like a spare part. We could be saying anything. Can you hear us now? Yay! Welcome to Jewellery Maker. That incredible kit's coming up later on in the show. I know. So you can hear us now, can you? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This gorgeous, beautiful, sunny, happy Wednesday morning. How you doing, Jo?
I'm fine, thank you, Carol.
Awesome. We've got an amazing show. I don't think either of our mics were live, so we were just standing here just going a second ago. But I think we're live now. We are definitely live to the nation. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness me. I don't think I've worked with you before on a live show.
No, not a live one.
Now, this could all go horribly wrong today. Jo isn't feeling particularly well. I count on guest designers to the glue that holds the show together, because I can go off on some random tangents. Jo, how many, is this paracetamol that are we on paracetamol? Are we on that kind of level?
Sinus tablets.
Ooh, we're on the hard stuff. So we're on sinus tablet level. So I can't rely on Jo today to hold the show together. I can't rely on myself to hold the show together. It's all gonna get a bit messy, I think, a bit later on in the show today. I can't rely on Ryan. Ryan, can we rely on you, Ryan?
No, I don't think so, no.
He doesn't think so, no. Cassie, can I rely on you this morning?
Yes, you can, Carol.
Now, Cassie says that we can rely on her this morning. Okay, well, you're going to be the glue that holds the show together. You are. Lovely to see you today, Jo. You've made so much jewellery for someone who's under the weather, who dragged herself from her deathbed. Have you even bothered doing your washing?
What's that?
Exactly. Exactly. So when my dad has the man flu, which is maybe once a year or something like that, he says to my mum, don't bother doing my washing. I might not make it. Might not make it to tomorrow morning. Don't bother washing my socks. No. Is it that bad?
No, it's just that's what my daughter's for.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Get your kids to do all the washing. Right. Okay. I'm going to come over to you in a second.
Yep.
I'm going to head over here. Right. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker this morning, a big Jewellery Maker hug to you. If you aren't brand new to Jewellery Maker and you've been with us loads and loads and loads and we're like that, then big hug again. Ryan, did you almost trip over then?
No.
Ryan almost tripped over then. Health and safety. Safety first. Safety first. Right. We start every single show with something called the Early Bird Special, which is a chance for you to get involved with the deal of deals. Now, do you know something? I think I'm safe to announce this now, actually. I think I'm safe to announce this now. You know Tristan, the man of few words, who we constantly try to get. We try and get him to talk all the time, and he hates it. He hates it. Whenever I look at him, he's like, don't talk to me, Carol. Don't talk to me. Tristan is extremely talented at doing, now, what would you call it? Graphics? Yes, I think it probably is graphics. He is going to make us a special early bird sting. Now, I've said to him, I want rainbows, I want sunshine, I'd like the early bird to be quite cute. Laura took it one step further and said, I want Carol to be riding the early bird. Me on the back of the early bird. Can you imagine that? Be like that scene out of Anchorman, wouldn't it? And so anyway, so hopefully within the next few weeks, we are going to get a new and improved early bird sting. Hopefully with me on the back of the early bird, waving. Can you imagine? That's going to be ridiculous. Anyway, the Early Bird Special is all about bringing you an amazing deal that you want to get involved in, something that is I'm going to guarantee you a really, really fantastic deal. We're going to give you a fantastic deal today with all your JM essentials in, and something which is very apt for today's show. We've got Jo with us today. Now, Jo, I'd say you do specialise in wire, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But you've actually only been making actually, you've only been working with wire for a relatively short amount of time, is that right?
Yeah, well, I've actually only been making jewellery for just coming up to a year in April.
This is fantastic. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's fantastic. So, how did you start making jewellery then?
I got bored in the half term.
See, See, I admire her honesty. There you go. And were you just channel hopping? Is that how you found Jewellery Maker?
Yeah, trying to avoid kids' channels, found Jewellery Maker, got hooked.
See, this is it. This is how so many people find Jewellery Maker. Either you're maybe off work, poorly one day, or maybe you've just retired, or maybe you're channel hopping, or maybe it's word of mouth. It's fantastic. I'm going to show you in a minute what you get free with your first order. But first, I want to show you what we've got coming up. We've got this amazing strand of pearls coming up later on today's show. Really similar to the strand of green pearls that we had a little bit earlier on last week. Hot pink. When we brought you the strand of green pearls last week that weren't too dissimilar to this, actually, kind of in size and shape, and they've got this wonderful printed black stripe on them. They sold out within, I think, about 2.5, 3 minutes, which is absolutely wonderful. We've got pretty much the same strand, but in pink today. Sorry, I've got hiccups. I ate a biscuit way too quickly before I came on air. Shall I just go? Just need to lie down. We've also got a strand of chocolate pearls. Who doesn't like chocolate? We were talking about chocolate before you came on today, weren't we?
Yep.
Chocolate is the mender of relationships. It is the diffuser of arguments. Chocolate really can solve anything. It can. I could have a blazing row with my husband, and we could maybe not be talking. But if I said to him, "Do you fancy a chocolate?" and he'd say, "Yeah," and then we'd be friends. So this is it. Diffuser of arguments. Gorgeous chocolate pearls coming up. We've also got genuine blue apatite. Now, the colour of this is absolutely sensational. It's a gorgeous kind of very, very intense teal green colour that you're going to be getting here. Really beautiful neon apatite tones here in this gorgeous, gorgeous rectangular strand. Look how different each one of them are as well. Oh yeah, gorgeous. So that beautiful strand of apatite's coming your way. We've also got Sunstone faceted rondelles. Ooh, you're looking beautiful. Sparkly sunstone. Can you see that? And you're getting that sparkle because parts of the sunstone gems you're going to be getting here on this strand are fairly transparent. So you get all that wonderful texture within the gemstone. And of course you get that wonderful colour, and it just works with the light beautifully. It's like looking at sparkly marmalade. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. We've also got aventurine in green and in this orangey yellow colour as well, which is just gorgeous. Aventurine is an amazing translucent gemstone. These two stunning strands coming your way as well. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now, if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, because I know that there are so many of you out there who may be watching us for the first time today. If you're watching us for the first time today, how did you hear about Jewellery Maker? Is it word of mouth? Maybe it is. Is it word of mouth? Is it from just simply channel hopping? We want to hear from you today. Did you come and see us at the Hobbycraft show and you didn't even know about Jewellery Maker before the Hobbycraft show last week at the NEC? Text in, we want to hear from you today. Text in, our text number is 60777, I think. Yeah, it is 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio, your name, where you're from, how you heard of Jewellery Maker. We'd love to hear from you today. Any plans for the Easter weekend as well? Are you looking forward to the amazing sale that we've got coming up this bank holiday weekend? It's going to be absolutely off the hook. It's going to be brilliant. We're also going to be bringing you today, and this is for anyone, this is for absolutely anyone who wants to create something very, very different, who wants to get a certain effect on their jewellery. I've got an amazing Swelligant bundle coming your way. Now just look at this incredible piece of jewellery. Now this has been made by our polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford, and it's a way of placing on top of polymer clay, or actually any surface you want, any surface at all, this incredible, almost like a magic liquid, which gives you this beautiful metallic look. You're really special bundle today. This is the biggest Swelligant bundle that I've ever bought you. It's tremendous. You're going to be, well, I bought you a pack of 3 about a month ago. In this particular deal today, we're going to offer you the verdigris, so the Tiffany green. We're also going to give you the chance to come in and get your darkening solution. Also, your metal coating, your iron effect metal coating, your bronze metal coating, and your black as well, your dioxide in black. You can get the most incredible effects by using these on your polymer clay on pretty much any surface. And what looks like metal is actually polymer clay, where the verdigris and I think the bronze come into play. It's just absolutely wonderful. We're bringing you an amazing bundle later on in the show, which features Swelligant qualities. It's just awesome. Now, if you want to get involved with Jewellery Maker at any time today, it's simple and it's so quick as well. You can get involved in a few different ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number, which is 0800 6444 655, or by getting involved on our website, which is jewellerymaker.com. If you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, you've never seen the show before, you get a number of things free with your first order. You get a free tutorial booklet, which is absolutely tremendous. Did you get yours when you were a first brand new Jewellery Maker? Did you find them useful, Jo?
Yes, I did.
Fantastic. So you've got your brand new and stunning colour how-to booklet. It's a tutorial booklet. You've got loads of tutorials in here, basic tutorials to guide you through jewellery making. All of our kits, all of our threading materials and all of our findings are explained in this book. This is free with your first order. You also get, free with your first order, an hour-long tutorial DVD. Now this DVD is incredible. It's so invaluable. You learn so much from watching DVDs like this. It's an hour long. You get loads of tutorials, hints, tips, loads of explanation, and it's filmed and done in a way which is designed to be easy and simple to follow. It's absolutely wonderful. So you've got your Get Started DVD. Free with your first order, free. You also get a workshop and tutorial booklet which lists all of our workshops here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, here at Jewellery Maker. Everything from designer masterclass to macrame, to polymer clay, to wirework, to chainmail. All of our workshops are in this booklet. You can also go to our brand new website. We did have a few teething problems, but they're pretty much all gone now, which is great. Our brand new look website where you can search for individual strands, individual things using the keyword facility, which is brilliant. You can also go to our YouTube channel where we have got literally hundreds of tutorials. So if you fancy having a go at Swelligant, you can go to our YouTube channel and type in Swelligant demo. And you can find out and watch a live, watch a recorded demo, maybe with someone like Debbie Bulford, who's teaching you how to use Swelligant. We've also got our Facebook page where we've got over 12,000 people who love Jewellery Maker. And this is a really important point. When you start watching Jewellery Maker and when you start becoming a jewellery maker, you don't just inherit a brand new hobby, you inherit a brand new set of friends. There's a real sense of community, isn't there, Jo?
Definitely, and a lot of the local areas have their own jewellery maker networks as well.
It's lovely, isn't it? And that started totally organically, hasn't it? It's been a totally organic thing. There are loads of beading groups which have cropped up all around the country, and as Jo quite rightly says, loads of little jewellery maker networks all around the country based on your hard work and your passion for jewellery making as well. So it's not just a hobby, it's a whole new load of friends, it's a real sense of community, it's just wonderful. Now, I've got loads coming up on today's show. We've shown you Swelligant. The early bird's coming up in just a few seconds. We're having a few technical problems at the moment. We've also got an amazing deal for this. This is probably the easiest knotting medium to get involved with. It's our Kumihimo bundle. This incredible Kumihimo bundle is going to be coming your way a bit later on in the show as well, with loads and loads of threading materials, loads of threading packs. That's all coming up on today's show as well. Right, I think we can start with the early bird now. So we're going to start off with the early bird. Right, if you're going to be brand new to Jewellery Maker today, don't forget all these things that you get free with your first order, but you're going to need other things if you're going to be brand new to Jewellery Maker as well, such as threading materials. Now, these are all explained in the Get Started booklet and the Get Started DVD. You're going to be getting beading thread. You're going to need that. You're going to need a lot of that. Elastic and monofilament. These are probably the three most useful and most versatile threading materials you will ever use when you're making pieces of jewellery. So you've got your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic. You're also going to be getting 2 hour-long DVDs. Beading Projects Edition 1. This is one of our most basic DVDs. It's a fantastic way of getting involved with Jewellery Maker and learning some of the basic techniques, but really effective techniques. There are at least 6 tutorials on here. It's an hour long, and it's like having an hour-long tutorial. It's brilliant. You've got your Beading Projects DVD Edition 1 and your Beading Basics Edition 1. The Beading Basics DVD was the first DVD we ever launched after our how-to DVD, and it really does give you the most amazing insight into Jewellery Maker, what we're about, and how much you can make once you have a basic few techniques. So 2 hours worth of DVDs, and don't forget, if this is your first order today, you get your other free DVDs. So that's actually 3 hours of DVDs you're going to be getting today, which is great. You're also going to be getting, pop you there, my love. You're also going to be getting your Jewellery Maker toolkit. Now, this is the toolkit that I use. This is the toolkit that every single one of our guest designers use. To somebody who knows nothing about Jewellery Maker, this toolkit must look a little frightening. And Joe, I bet you when you first saw this toolkit, you thought, what on earth are all those for?
I did a bit, yeah. And then I looked at them and I thought, oh, similar to what my dad uses.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, you may have seen tools like this before. You may have seen tools like your, oh, I don't know, your chain nose pliers before. You may have seen them down your local DIY store. The main difference between these and the ones that you get in your DIY store is, of course, the size. These are much more, well, I find them much more ergonomic, much easier to use, and not necessarily designed for big hands, designed for more sensibly sized hands. Ladies on the whole do have smaller hands than guys. It's not to say that guys can't use these at all, but they're just a lot more universal. So you've got your round nose pliers, flat nose pliers, chain nose pliers, you've got your cutters, you've got your reamer, you've got your tweezers, you've got your scoop, and you've got your little box as well. So many of these toolkits sold at the NEC when we were there last week. This is one of our biggest selling kits. So you've got your small toolkit, which normally retails for £9.95. Okay, you're also going to be getting, which is great, under £10 to start a brand new hobby. It's brilliant. You're also going to be getting at least 15 coils of memory wire. Fantastic for threading gemstones onto, making bracelets out of, making hoop earrings out of, making decorations as well. It's just a wonderful, wonderful material to use. You don't have to use it now. You can use it in a couple of weeks' time, a couple of months' time, a couple of years. It doesn't matter. Having these things in your stash is half, you know, and you're halfway there. And then you're going to be getting this. We wouldn't normally give this to you with a Jewellery Maker Essential Pack. It's such a... We've got it on today's show. We've got the Jewellery Maker wire jig. Now, we've got Joe with us today, who is a Wirework expert. You can do pretty much anything with wire, and you can do it completely freehand. If you're brand new to Jewellery Maker though, and you want to have a go with wire, many of our, well, more and more of our jewellery makers who are brand new to Jewellery Maker are starting working with wire earlier and earlier and earlier. You're going to be getting 2 meters of wire and your Wirework jig. You basically put the pegs in the jig and allow you to make these beautiful designs, floral designs. You get wire in this as well to practice with, which is wonderful. And you get really beautiful uniform designs. So if you're brand new to Wirework, this is wonderful. Everything together here, so the 2 hours worth of DVDs, the small toolkit, the memory wire, the threading pack, and the jig would be costing you $32.25 if you bought it all separately. And tomorrow morning at 9:01, you'll be able to come in and get all of this separately, but it's going to cost you £32.25. Or you can come in and get it now until it sells out, or until 9 AM tomorrow morning. The small toolkit normally retails for £9.95 on its own. Today, you're getting the toolkit, threading pack, memory wire, jig, 2 hours worth of DVDs, and if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker, another DVD and a Get Started booklet. And this is your price today. $9.95. That price there is the price of the toolkit on its own, and you're getting everything else here as well. That's a saving of over £22 you're making here. I mean, that is tremendous. That is a saving of over £22. Incredible. 2 hours worth of DVDs, your jig, your threading pack, your memory wire, and your small toolkit. That's all for under £10. Joe, I think we've really kind of thought about everything here. You've pretty much got everything apart from the gemstones here, haven't you?
Yep. Couple of findings in your gemstones and you'd be well away.
Isn't that awesome? That is just incredible. If you're brand new to Jewellery Maker today or you want to start somebody's hobby for them, this is the ultimate starter pack. It really, really is. Maybe you want to start making jewellery with your kids over the Easter holidays. Maybe you want to start making jewellery with your best friend who's going to come to stay. You can split the DVDs. You can even split the tools up if you want to. This is a fantastic way of starting a brand new hobby. And I can't think of any hobby that is so inexpensive to start. $9.95 to start a new hobby, and as Joe quite rightly said, all you need to add to this is some gemstones, some findings, maybe one of our brand new kits today. We've got, hopefully, if we've got time to play them all, 8 kits coming up on today's show. If we get the chance to do them all, brilliant. It's under a tenner. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. And don't forget, like I said, if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker today, you're not only going to get everything here, you're also going to be getting a free DVD. So that's another hour's worth of tutorials, and your Get Started booklet and your workshop and tutorial booklet as well. That's 3 extra free things if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker today. Well done. Now, you might be thinking P&P, right? I'm going to be, the P&P is going to be massively higher because I'm saving all this money on this bundle and it's going to be per item. No. P&P is $2.95. That lasts all day. That lasts all day on today's live show, which is live from 9 till 1. It lasts on the late show tonight as well, which is live from 5 till 9. And on the loop or any pre-records we have in between the 2 shows, it's one lot of P&P of $2.95 all day, which is just wonderful. Now, this bundle's great. You're saving over £22, but you're only going to be getting this bundle until 9 AM tomorrow morning or until stocks last. Now, there's a queue on the phones at the moment of about 1.5 minutes at the minute. Bear in mind, if you are calling us from a BT landline, the phone call's free. This is a free phone number, so the phone call's free anyway if you're calling from a BT landline. If you're joining us on the internet today, just copy and paste that code into our website. Check out your baskets though, because things do fall back into stock if you don't check out your baskets as quickly as you can. So do check out your baskets. This is such a great deal. And if you do want to multi-buy, if you want to get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of these, maybe if you have a beading group, as Joe was saying earlier on, there are loads and loads and loads of bead groups which are just cropping up nationally because of Jewellery Maker and because of your passion. Then you can add as many of these to your order as you want. If the quantity's there, you can add it all to your order. Just speak to the call centre or speak to Live Help and you can add as many of these to your order as you want. It's a great early bird, isn't it? It's a great early bird. It's amazing. $9.95. That's wonderful. Yeah, there are a lot of you joining us this morning on the phone lines and a lot of you on the web as well. So just be patient. We will answer your call as soon as we can. Like I say, it is a free phone number from a BT landline and we are always extremely busy. Even more busy over the last few days, of course, because of the NEC, because of the Hobbycraft show. Do you know what we had over? I think it was well over 1,000 people's details that we took at the NEC, at the Hobbycraft show, and think about how many more people came to the stall, came to our stand that didn't give us their details. I mean, there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of you there at the NEC, at the Hobbycraft show last week. If you couldn't make it, I'm ever so sorry. It was absolutely fantastic, and we put loads of pictures on our Facebook page as well, so to keep you updated and to keep you in the loop. But if you can think about all those thousands of people that were at the NEC, and all those thousands of people whose details that we got from the NEC, hopefully you can appreciate that we probably have thousands more viewers as well joining us today. And this is a great way of getting involved today, getting this incredible early bird special. Everything you need to start making jewellery, all you need to add is maybe a strand of gemstones and some findings. We've got a great findings deal coming up today, or even just one of our kits. All of our kits come with gemstones and findings, so that's just wonderful. Under a tenner there, well done. Now, if you get this home and you're brand new to Jewellery Maker and you maybe decide Jewellery Maker isn't going to be for you, what happens? Well, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Every single one of you, even if you've been buying from Jewellery Maker as long as I have, you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get this home, decide maybe it's not for you, that's okay. Send it back. We'll give you your money back. It's amazing, isn't it? It's great. Great way of getting involved. So, we've had a few texts in as well. We will be reading some out as we go throughout the show. If you have any questions for Joe today, send us some texts. Send us a text, any wirework related issues which maybe you're having at the minute, or maybe you just want to ask her about anything. I can imagine you're quite a good agony, aren't you?
Actually, I get asked all the time.
So if you have any texts that you want to send in, any questions for Jo, wire related or non-wire related, I can't wait to see some of the texts that we get in today.
Yeah,
I'd like to send in a text about your sparkly shoes, actually. She's got lovely sparkly shoes on. A text in from Chris and Victoria. They're at the NEC, but they're not very well. I hope it's not related, the fact that you were at the NEC, so you're not very well. Chloe's not very well either. They're in bed with their duvet. Both of you. Ooh, very nice. Fantastic, enjoy your day. Woohoo! So there we go. How immature am I? Me and Gurk can have to sit down, is that all right? So, fantastic, text us in. Who was it? Craig and Victoria? Chris and Victoria. I was going to say Craig and Victoria work here. They should be here at work. Chris and Victoria not feeling very well. Hope you feel better soon. Jo's not feeling very well either. Apparently we should be nice to her today. I don't think so.
Oh.
Just because you're not feeling very well, Jo, doesn't mean that we're not going to challenge you.
Could it be a nice challenge then?
Don't know about that. No, it's going to be horrible.
Oh.
I'm going to challenge you with a banana yoghurt and some liver.
At the
Those
same
were
time?
two things. When my sister and I were younger, we absolutely hated banana yogurts, liver, and cornflakes. I have to say, I'm not too fond of liver now. I'm not really a fan of liver. But yeah, banana yogurts, cornflakes, and liver. And when we used to ask my mum when we used to get home from work, Mum, what's for dinner? Liver, banana yogurt, and cornflakes. That's what I'm going to challenge you with today. Make some jewellery out of this. Like a Lady Gaga kind of style necklace, wouldn't it? A liver necklace. That doesn't sound very nice, does it? Should we give us some gemstones? Should we give you some gemstones? What are you saying? What? Hang on, I've got 2 strands here, is that right? Yeah. Seriously? Laura's producing today. You know the trouble we had with her last week? Oh, went a bit wrong last week. There were emails. There were crosswords. There was a punch-up upstairs. There wasn't really. There wasn't. But I did get quite worried at one point, thinking, Laura, the sale doesn't start until this weekend. She says we're starting early, right? Okay. It is your responsibility, really, isn't it? Right, this is going to be your challenge today, Jo.
Looking forward
Now,
to
this
it.
is actually really apt that we've given you this, and you'll find out why in a couple of minutes. You're going to be getting this amazing strand of peach-coloured genuine freshwater culture pearls. Now, these are 8 to 9 millimetres in diameter. I love bringing out the pearls, especially if I know that we've got lots and lots and lots of brand new people watching Jewellery Maker, which I know that we have done today because we've had so many of you on the phone lines for that early bird special. The majority of you, I should think, are brand new viewers today, so welcome. You've opened your order with the early bird special. Oh my goodness me, this is going to fly out the door. If you're brand new to Jewellery Maker today, maybe you are somebody who has seen pearls for sale on the high street. Maybe you've seen pearls for sale in your local high street jeweller or your family run jeweller, or maybe you've seen pearl necklaces, pearl bracelets on the internet. You know what kind of a price pearls can go for. Hundreds of pounds maybe, depending on the quality, depending on the size of the pearls. You know, they can be really quite valuable, can't they? There are lots of fake pearls on the high street, aren't there? There's lots of fake looking gemstones on the high street, and they are imitations. And the reason why you get fake pearls and imitation looking gemstones is because the real ones can sometimes be way too expensive for you to afford. These are genuine freshwater culture pearls here, genuine. 8 to 9 millimetres in diameter. Been dyed this beautiful baby kind of pinky peachy colour, which is just gorgeous. With this strand of pearls, you're also going to be getting this strand of genuine mother of pearl rounds. Now, this is mother of pearl in a really, really impressive size. This is 8 millimetres in diameter. This is cream mother of pearl. Recently, we've had lots of mother of pearl in, but it's been dyed lots of unusual colours, which has been wonderful. but this has been left this gorgeous kind of neutral cream colour, which is just gorgeous. How do you fancy today coming in to get this strand of genuine freshwater cultured peach pearls and getting this strand of mother of pearl for free? It's literally going to be a buy one, get one free offer. The code is VUGC45. This is a genuine buy one, get one free offer today. Today, we'll challenge Jo with this. I can't wait to see the jewelry that she's going to make with this because she's in the kind of bridal mode at the minute. We'll find out why in a couple of seconds. This is your deal for this genuine buy one, get one free offer. £12.95p. If you went to our website now and you bought this strand of peach coloured genuine freshwater cultured pearls, they would cost you £12.95. They would cost you £12.95. Today, you're going to be getting the pearls for £12.95 and the mother of pearl for free. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, I do have a bit of a but. Yeah. Calm down everyone. A lot of our bundles today are limited edition. A lot of our gemstone bundles today are really seriously limited in stock. We're bringing you some absolutely tremendous offers today. You have to be quick. You have to be quick on those phone lines. Call us now on our free phone number or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Pearls are one of those things which have real inherent value. You can really pass them down from generation to generation. It is one of those gemstones that when I look at it, I think, yeah, I could pass that down to future to my children one day. I could pass that down from generation to generation. It's got that real heirloom quality. It's ageless. It's timeless. Pearls are beautiful. Now, what do you reckon, Jo? What are your thoughts about this bundle, design-wise? In fact, no, tell us why first you're really excited about the kind of whole bridal theme of this.
I signed up for my first proper big wedding fair in September yesterday.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
So what are you going to be making? Tiaras, hair slides, things like that?
I make all sorts. I make everything from gemstone cake toppers to tiaras to bouquets.
Oh
jewellery,
my goodness me,
everything.
what a lovely idea. Oh, fantastic. So how would you use these in a bridal inspired way? What would be your first idea?
I'd instantly go for just a simple single or double stranded necklace.
Nice,
with
yeah.
a nice sterling silver extender at the back.
Gorgeous, yeah.
But they would also be beautiful mixed in with some feathers as a cake topper.
Do you know what? I think with pearls, you can make it as simple or you can make it as ornate as you want to. I don't know if you saw a few weeks ago, we had a Wall of Fame entry, Jo, from a lady who'd made a simple single strand pearl necklace with some little sterling silver spacer beads in between some of the pearls. Sterling silver extended chain like you just suggested. And she took that pearl necklace into her local jewellers and it was valued at over £200. I'm not saying that that's going to happen with this particular bundle in front of you. I'm just saying that that is the kind of price that some people will pay.
Yep.
And they really will do, won't they?
And you can jazz it up by putting a really sparkly heart-shaped rose quartz as a centrepiece to the pearls.
That's a nice idea.
I might have to have a rummage.
Mix some of the gemstones. Do you know, I really like your idea of gemstone cake toppers as well.
Yeah, they're
Never
lovely.
heard of that, because that's something you can keep, presumably.
Yep. Yeah,
Isn't that
they're
lovely?
absolutely gorgeous.
You get lots of people who dry their bouquets as well. I attempted to dry my bouquet, it just went mouldy, really, and just looked a bit rubbish. I've still got some of the I've still got some of the buttonholes, which is lovely. But if you make your own bouquet, or table decorations, or centerpieces, or cake toppers out of gemstones, they're with you forever and a day, aren't they?
And you can then pass them down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that could be your something borrowed or something old, couldn't it? What a lovely idea. £12.95. Stunning bundle, this one. I can't wait to see what you do with this, because we're actually going to give you something else to go with this a little bit later. Well, we're actually going to give it to you now, but we're not going to bring it to you at home until later on in the show. It is, of course, why? Because I think it would be unfair for us to give Jo just genuine gemstones and not give her wire, because that's kind of like that's your thing, isn't it?
I'd sulk.
Would you consider making a crown out of wire, Jo?
Yes.
Maybe just a miniature
medieval
one.
circlets.
Yes. Do you know what? Can we just have a day? Can we have a day maybe where we just make kind of hats and things like that out of wire? I think that would be one of the most amazing shows ever. a miniature crown. Even if it's my dog or something like that, that'd be lovely. There are people who dress up their pets all the time in clothes, aren't there?
Yes, there is.
A little bit scary, isn't it? I've got a lovely friend called Andrelli who's got a chihuahua called Chibi, who's really cute. It's a really cute little dog. She dresses it up in clothes. The other day, there's a picture online on Facebook of the dog in a pink jumper with a pink bow in its hair. I'm like, that is enough. Mind you, I did put my dog in a Rastafarian hat, in a Bob Marley hat. He looked amazing. He looked like a spaniel with big long ears. It was brilliant. So there we go. So you can go down in the hats for cats route or the bridal look. You can really do anything with something like this. It's just gorgeous. Bridal animals. Yes, Laura, that's a lovely idea. She's mad.
Yeah.
Today's show is just going to oh goodness me. I'm worried about today's show. I really am. $12.95. Alice, you're one of my loves. Well done. Hold those lines. Now, we're going to give that to the lovely Jo. Have you got a bundle over there?
Yes, I haven't got my wire yet, though.
She hasn't got a wire yet. She hasn't got a wire yet. We'll bring that over to you, my love. So we're going to bring something else to Jo's challenge as well a bit later on in the show. It's going to be wire and the jig. So that's going to be brilliant. Right, we're going to move on now to probably something which is going to sell out within a few seconds. Is it? Yeah. This is going to sell out. Oh my word. To my knowledge, these are the last of the cord endings that we've got. A little bit naughty. We actually got an email the other day after we'd done a massive game. I think it was on Saturday or Sunday. We did a massive game on these cord endings. And we had an email saying, can you please not bundle these as they are being blah, 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 blah. Oh dear, one slipped through the net. So I didn't read the email. Mind you, this show's recorded, isn't it? Will they be watching? They shouldn't be watching. Paula and Hannah. So Paula Bennett and Hannah Oxbury, who are two members of our management and buying team on Jewellery Maker, are out in Jaipur at the minute. And I don't know if you know what's happening in Jaipur at the minute. It's the Festival of Holi. It's the big event today. I've asked for them to send us pictures with our Jewellery Maker team out in Jaipur, Prakash and Pramod. And they're going to be sending us pictures of them all getting. I don't know if you know what Holi is. It's a festival of colour, and they all get doused in coloured powders. They've all taken loads of old clothes to wear. And honestly, oh my goodness me, they are just going to have the most amazing time. So they should be buying gemstones now, or getting covered in coloured powder, basically. So they won't be watching. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Now, we've got two gauges of hemp cord here. We've got 0.5 and 1mm gauge in cream, biscuit. Don't say that to my dog. Chocolate, black. What else have we got? Purple, blue, green, red. Oh no, hang on. Orange, red, yellow. Loads and loads of them. Stop telling me to go faster. Then you're going to be getting silver-plated toggle. Oh no, you're getting loads of cord endings as well. I'm not looking here for divine intervention. The plasmas are up there now. Help me. So we've now got cord endings. This is it. When someone tells me to go quicker, I actually end up going slower because I get really. You've got endings here. Oh, look at those. You've got your endings in here to put your cords in. Fantastic. You've got your endings here. You've got pendant findings in here as well. You're going to be getting end caps. You're going to be getting toggle clasps here. Some toggle clasps there as well. You're basically getting two of these findings packs. They're amazing. And you're going to be getting some more end caps here as well. And you're getting that times two. Here's your price. £11.95p. This is just frenetic this morning, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Give us a call when you can or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. These are going to sell out. These cord endings are amazing. You literally glue your cords into these little caps. And these are fantastic. You can plait with your hemp cord, plait with whatever threading materials you want. And literally you have your thread going through this loop here. And you've got a little jump ring underneath, which you can open to put your pendants on as well, and you're getting a set of toggle clasps. You're getting all these findings times two. £11.95 for the lot, which is amazing. Well done. Have we still got any of these left? Right, okay. do get it if you want. You know, if you want it, you're gonna have to be ever so quick. We are gonna bring you a bit. Oh no, you're gonna get loads more findings. Oh my goodness me, some more bead caps in there, some more endings. Oh my goodness me. So 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of cord endings. 4 pairs of cord endings. 4 of your pendant adapters. 4 of your toggle clasps, loads of jump rings, times 2, which is absolutely amazing. That is just great, isn't it? Getting all these findings with another pack as well of your findings as well, which is just amazing. $11.95. We're going to bring you a Kumihimo pack a little bit later on in the show, which is wonderful because, of course, all of these, you can Kumihimo with these, you can French knit with them, you can macrame with them as well. It's just going to be the most amazing Kumihimo pack if you want to add it to your order. Just gorgeous. You've got kids, haven't you, Joe?
Yes.
Do you reckon they'd be interested in doing Kumihimo and macrame and things like that?
Yeah, my daughter does macrame and things like that all the time.
Really? It's a nice thing to do. When I was about 10, because she's 10, isn't she?
Just turned 11, yeah.
Yeah, when I was about 10, I started doing friendship bracelets and things like that with my sister. It's a really nice thing to do of a half term. I think it was one Christmas holiday. We spent an entire Christmas holidays just with polymer clay. It was just wonderful. Really nice thing to do, especially if the weather's rubbish.
Macrame uses a lot of the techniques that Scooby-Doo's
do you know what
well.
Lucy, guest designer Lucy talks about Scooby-Doo's quite a lot. That's how she got into making bracelets.
Yeah. A lot of it's exactly the same technique.
Yeah. Fantastic. Right. Are you going to get these in time for Easter? You might get them in time for Easter, actually. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Gosh, that was an attractive face, wasn't it? At the minute, these have all been allocated, so if you're on the phone lines, hang up, please, unless you're on the phone for something else. We are going to bring you a Kumihimo pack a little bit later on in the show, which has got much more quantity, and is still brilliant as well. Right, kit. First brand new kit. Ruby Tuesday. There's a bar in Worcester called, is it Worcester? Called Ruby Tuesdays. Yeah. It's the only time I've ever been to Worcester before. I've been there a few times, but the only times I've ever been there is to go to Ruby Tuesdays. It was nice. It was like an attic bar, wasn't it? It's upstairs. It shut down ages ago. Well, yeah, it was. I am talking about 1999. Yeah, I'm quite old. 31. I was old enough. I wasn't 17, was I? 2000. Did I cover that? No, I did underage drinking. And wasn't there a pork bap place still there? We used to go to Ruby Tuesdays and have a pork bap and then go home. That was my life. Right, brand new kit called Ruby Tuesdays. You what? What's wrong with that? They're laughing. That's what I used to do. I didn't do it every week. I went there maybe like half a dozen times. I wish I'd never mentioned anything. Wish I'd never said anything. Right, here we go. You're going to be getting a lot with this kit. There's a lot of beautiful gemstones and some really unusual gems that you don't see very often on Jewellery Maker at all, including faceted rectangles of gorgeous crackled quartz. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous tone running through these. Everything from your rubellite colours to your emerald colours. Just gorgeous, absolutely stunning tones in there. Really sophisticated palette, very sophisticated. We've also got rose quartz. This isn't just your average rose quartz, as if there's anything average about rose quartz at all. But this isn't rose quartz that you might normally see on Jewellery Maker. This is star rose quartz. If you're a fan of genuine gemstones, if you're a fan of if you're a gem connoisseur or a gem collector, you might know what star gemstones are. I'm talking about star diopside, star sapphire. These are basically gemstones with a natural form of something called asterism, which is basically where light enters the gemstone and it is split into a star shape. You will see this kind of form of asterism more in your darker gemstones, so it's much more prevalent in diopside and sapphire. What you're going to be getting here is obviously a much, much, much lighter gemstone, but you get this beautiful glow inside some of these gemstones, which is just awesome. I didn't know star rose quartz actually existed until earlier on this year. It's absolutely wonderful. It's got a much more amazing glow coming through it, and some of these you'll find have a lot better clarity as well. Because it is a fairly clear gemstone and it's very light compared to some of your other star gemstones like star rubies and star diopsides, you won't get the same kind of asterism as in the same strength of asterism, but in some of these you will get that gorgeous glow, that gorgeous moonbeam inside the gemstone. It's amazing. Then I've got another gemstone strand here. This is such an unusual strand to get. I would have this as a single strand on its own. It's in a kit. This is ruby quartz. Yeah. Now, when we first got this gemstone in stock, it's well over a year ago. It's kind of come to Jewellery Maker and then it's sold out and it's back in now. This has been one of the biggest success stories I think we've ever had on the channel. Ruby quartz is a cross between, oh goodness me, almost peachy red aventurine, sunstone and rose quartz. It's absolutely amazing. We can bring it to you in much larger carat weights than we can with sunstone. And the great thing about this is it gives you kind of like a strawberry quality, like a dappled strawberry quality all the way through each one of these. It's like a gorgeous fruit smoothie, isn't it? It's such a wonderful gemstone, this one. Gorgeous quality running through this ruby quartz, and it's lovely to be able to see these in nuggets as well. You're then going to be getting monofilament beading thread and elastic. We tend to give you these kind of threading packs in all of our kits, which is great. You're also going to be getting Beading Projects Edition 3. So goodness me, if you came in to get the early bird today, and it's your first order, and you're coming to get this kit, you're actually going to be getting 4 hours worth of tutorials, which is amazing. Beading Projects Edition 3 DVD, and findings. Now, this is what Joe was on about earlier on. If you came in to get the early bird today for £9.95, that amazing tool pack with all of your extras, the only extra things which you'd need to add would be your findings and your gemstones. This is our 100 finding pack, where you get 100 silver-plated copper findings. Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, a metre of chain, toggle clasps, a heart-shaped toggle clasp. You're also going to be getting crimp beads and crimp bead covers and spacer beads as well. 100 findings. That metre of chain counts as one finding. Now, if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker today and you come in to get this kit and you make jewellery from it and maybe you decide Jewellery Maker isn't going to be for you, that's okay. Send it back to us with all the pieces of jewellery that you've made, everything from the kit, and we'll give you your money back if this is your first order with Jewellery Maker today. Now, if you came in to get everything separately here, and at 9:01 tomorrow morning, you will be able to get everything separately here. You won't if the kit sells out, but at 9:01 tomorrow morning, if all of these things are still available, you'll be able to get them, but it'll cost you over £44 to come in and get everything here. 3 strands. We hardly ever see ruby quartz, we hardly ever see star rose quartz, and faceted rectangles of crackled agate like this. Really unusual. 100 findings, amazing. A DVD, brilliant. If you get your findings and your DVD as well, how about you get everything else for a tenner? How about you get everything else for around about a tenner? Today, this is your price. £21.95. £21.95. Now, if you came in to get this kit separately, everything separately, it would cost you over £44. That is a massive saving you're making here. £21.95 for everything. For absolutely everything. Not only are you getting your gemstones, your threading pack, your findings, you're getting an hour-long tutorial with one of our Jewellery Maker experts, which is amazing. An hour's worth of tutorial in there. And like I said, if you come in to get your early bird today as well, which is £9.95 for the toolkit and everything else, and this is your first order with Jewellery Maker today, and you're a brand new customer, you're going to be getting your free tutorial DVD, your free tutorial booklet as well. All of that is amazing, isn't it? Well done. £21.95, incredible. Right, I'm going to head over to Joe now. That's a gorgeous kit, stunning. You've got some really unusual gemstones in this kit, Joe. It's a lovely, lovely kit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. The star quartz was lovely.
Yeah, the star rose quartz is amazing. But what was the ruby quartz like to work with? Because you've actually just used all the ruby quartz in one piece, haven't you?
Yep.
Which I really like, actually. I really, really like that. It's a wonderful quality that you get with this strand of nuggets, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Stunning. Talk to me a little bit about this piece.
I wanted to do something different. And chips and nuggets aren't normally me.
Yeah.
I quite happily normally leave them to Mark, but I really enjoyed those ones.
Yeah. It's really lovely to see what you've done with these. It's basically a 3-strand necklace, isn't it? Really love that. It's stunning.
It's plaited loosely as well, just to hold them together slightly more.
Absolutely gorgeous. You've got this stunning crackled necklace as well. Again, a really nice simple design, which I really, really like. The colours are so wonderful. You've picked out the greens, the blues and the pinks to go in this particular style, haven't you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I do like colours that work well together. And that whole strand, they were just lovely, the colours.
Yeah, they were gorgeous. And then you've used all the really, really dark crackled agate in this necklace here with the star rose quartz. It's just lovely. As you say, the star rose quartz is a beautiful strand, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely wonderful. You've made a gorgeous pair of earrings to go with it, and actually you've incorporated some of the star rose quartz in this pair of earrings here. I love this little twiddle that you've done here, which is just so cute. Isn't that lovely? Look at this. Oh, really, really cute little earrings. But it is this necklace that I'm looking at, and I'm thinking, wow, that is a beautiful piece of design work, and that actually for me is really, really bridal.
Yeah, that's.
It's stunning, isn't it? Look
I
at
was
this.
on my bridal mood when I made that one.
When you did this. What's really interesting is that you've used the pair of chandelier earring findings to actually make a heart at the centre of this. That's really, really awesome. What a lovely design piece, and it's so nice to see the findings being used for what they're not necessarily set out for. How have you made this piece, Jo?
Well, that's what we're actually going to do today.
Oh,
demo.
lovely. Fantastic. Right, so you've got your 2 findings there.
Yep. Beading thread. Because I normally would wire something like that together. Just because it's me and it's wire. You don't get much choice in my house. If you walk around barefoot, expect wire splinters.
Nice. The house of death.
Yeah, shoes are not optional.
Okay, so you've got your 2 chandelier earring findings.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Some crimps, which are essential for holding your pieces together.
Definitely, yeah.
And some of the little beads that come in the kit. What we're going to do to start off with is put our beading thread through both of the chandelier findings.
Okay.
On ones that would end up being next to each other.
Okay, yeah. Is that through the centre loop?
No, it's an end one on each.
Just an end?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that they interlock.
Yeah, all right, I see, okay.
Then we're going to get one of our crimp covers.
Okay.
That crimp covers crimps.
Crimps, yeah.
I'm going to take the other end of our beading thread.
Popped it through.
And pop it through. So we've now got a beading thread there. What we're going to do now is just get our flat nose pliers that come in our kit. Sorry, Ryan, it's a bit fiddly with my hands with this one. And we're just going to squish that crimp bead flat. So we've then got those 2 bits interlocked there.
Okay.
What we're then going to do is take our long end and come round the back of our heart and up through the bottom loop. And then we're going to just thread on, I think it was 6 or 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are spacer beads?
Yep.
They're cute. I like them.
There you go.
Lovely. Okay, so you've got all your 7 on there.
And then all we're going to do is again take this through the 2 loops that we went through originally. Pull it tight.
Ah.
And then the little end that we had left over, we're just going to simply put another crimp so that it's on both threads. And because we're not hanging anything off of this, we don't need to do a loop. So all we literally need to do is put it on, pull it nice and tight so it's secure.
And what's nice about that is because you've used the beading thread, it gives it a bit of rigidity, so the spacer beads actually kind of bow outwards.
Yes, yeah, they
it's
will.
really nice.
Then all we need to do is get the flat side of your cutters. I find you can get a much neater cut if you use the flat side. Make sure you're cutting the right set of beading thread and just trim off underneath that last crimp.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And there's your heart.
That is so sweet. Look at that. It's lovely and three-dimensional, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could you do the same on the other side with little spacer beads or with little gemstones? I bet you could, couldn't you? That would be nice as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about making that into a cake decoration. You've really got my imagination going with those.
A row of little pearls instead of the spacer beads.
Yeah, in fact, we've got some pearls which would be perfect with
that
that
as well.
I really like that. And then of course you just attach your gemstones onto the little eyelets, and then you get a couple of head pins and attach gemstones to them, and then there's your finished piece. That's really, really lovely, and a way that I've never seen the chandelier earring findings used before. It's really interesting. You can use those findings in lots and lots of different ways, can't you?
Yes, you can. I do try to use them at least one different way in my sets of kits, just to give people an idea of what can be done.
That's really nice. £21.95 for this kit. Having the star rose quartz in this and the ruby quartz in this is such a massive, massive plus point. Under £22 for a kit like this with serious quality, stunning. Give us a call when you can on our free phone number 0800 644 655 or get involved on our website jewellerymaker.com. Isn't that great?
It's a lovely one.
Yeah, really, really lovely. We're going up to the Wall of Fame. Fantastic. Wall of Fame coming up in just a couple of seconds. Stunning. Joe.
Right, we've got 846, lovely bit of wire work. Hi all, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Beads and wire all from JM. I love making these pendants because my stash has become quite large and it gives me a real freedom when picking the beads for each pendant. Thank you for your constant creativity and great value. Love, Jemima.
Jemima, that's beautiful. I love that rose gold coloured wire, don't you? It's beautiful. Stunning. Thank you so much for that, and best of luck because we're going to be drawing it today at about midday. 844 here, some lovely macrame with some big chunky gems from Denise on the Romney Marsh in Kent. That sounds very rural. Says, hi everyone at Jewellery Maker, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's my very first go at doing macrame and I think it came out okay. It looks brilliant to me, Denise, it looks gorgeous. I used some Brazilian sardonyx that I got from you a few months ago and a couple of little petrified wood beads as stoppers. The cord is hemp that I got from the Kumihimo kit from you the other day, brilliant. And I'm also loving the Kumihimo too, and might send in a Kumihimo bracelet for the next week's Wall of Fame. Do it, Denise, do it. We've got some Kumihimo coming up on today's show, actually. That's gorgeous, Denise, best of luck, and you're number 844.
I've got 842, which is another Denise. Hi all, please find and close my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It is made with Citrine purchase from JM, a simple design with quality gemstones. Regards, Denise.
Thanks, Denise. That's gorgeous. You could do the same kind of design with the ruby quartz, couldn't you?
I almost did.
There you go. Stunning. That would have been awesome as well. I've got number 845 here. This looks like silver clay to me. Looks like she's made her own findings as well. Sarah from London says, hi at Jewellery Maker. Here's my first... Yes, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. I bought the silver clay kit from Jewellery Maker when it was on offer. It was my first attempt at metal clay and I was a bit nervous at first, but I plucked up the courage and had a bash and here's the result. Not bad for a first attempt, I'd say, Sarah. They're amazing. I enjoyed making these earrings so much that I want to have a go at making some more jewellery with bronze and copper clay, as I also got that kit from Jewellery Maker before the offer ran out. Phew! I hope my little effort is good enough for the wall. Sarah, I think that's absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous leaf earrings. They're just beautiful, and you're going to love the copper and bronze clay as well, Sarah. They're stunning. Best of luck to you as well.
Lovely. Got 843, lovely looking little ring on here. From Nicola. Hi all at JM, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made it with blue quartzite coins and 4mm sodalite that I bought in the JM web clearance. Congratulations to Carol and her husband on the great news about the gherkin. I think she's going to have to go. We won't have... I think this... I'm guessing that means the chair. I think the chair is going to have to go, or we won't have any presenters left for Nikki.
I'm actually sitting on the chair today. There you go. Gherkin says thank you very much for the best well wishes, and giving a little kick. Done there. Fantastic. Right. Just in case you were wondering. Right. Don't go anywhere. What have we got coming up, lovely Laura? Peridot coming up in just a few seconds. A brand new strand of Peridot coming up in just a few seconds. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Do not go anywhere. You want to add to your order today because it's going to be the most amazing show. Stunning.
To celebrate National Craft Month, tune into Jewellery Maker every day for some fantastic deals throughout March.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
So how did I do this technique?
Right, so if you've got your beading thread there, now I've started to make a bit of a pendant feature there. Just pop on one on your left, one on your right, and then pop on the amethyst.
Does it feel like something's going on?
Come and join in the fun with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she of making personalised rings from silver clay. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create your own rings, add texture and decoration, finishing and polishing, and how to add colour to your finished piece. The full course includes use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet our presenters, and have a chance to visit our gemstone museum. All of this for just $99.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Watch and learn how to use Natalia Coleman's fabulous clay toolkit. This DVD will show you how these versatile tools can be used with silver, copper, bronze and polymer clay. Learn how to design a domed pendant, use textures and stamps, combine metal clay with gem art and much more. To grab yourself a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Brand new strand of Peridot. Oh yeah. It's looking good. You've got the ultimate colour of spring here. It's absolutely delish, isn't it? It really is gorgeous. Thank goodness the snow has started to melt. So we can see some of the gorgeous... It's snowing now? Yeah. You are kidding me.
I'd seen the first bit of sunshine on the way here this morning.
Has it really? Right. I'm just going to ignore what I just heard. So the snow is finally melting, which is great. All the beautiful buds on the trees are coming out, and in fact, I've got a beautiful cherry tree in my the front of my house. There we go. Thinking, what is that bit called? The front of your house. And all the blossom is starting to come out. And I was walking into town yesterday, and all the buds were starting to come out on the trees. It's gorgeous. This is the colour of spring, isn't it? It's the colour of kind of life and energy. It's just gorgeous. We could really do with a bit of peridot right now, couldn't we? Just to kind of warm us up and to help us think of all those wonderful fresh buds. And little lambs skipping around in the fields, and little chicks. Did you see? Oh, that's so cute. Ryan said yesterday he was walking his dog and he actually saw lambs skipping. They do. They're amazing, aren't they? Lambs are the only animals that I know where they can jump from all four legs just like that. Without bending their legs, they just jump. It's like they've got springs in their legs. They're so beautiful. And this is the colour of spring, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Beautiful. Peridot. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing clarity, beautiful diaphanity, and you have this wonderful, fresh, invigorating colour. Now, peridot, you don't see it very often on Jewellery Maker, do you? Do you normally see it in nuggets, or do you tend to see it in beautiful plain rounds like this? I'd say you normally see it in nuggets, actually. I don't see it in these beautiful uniform sizes very often at all. We've got them here though. Oh yeah, we've got gorgeous peridot graduated plain rounds here from 3 to 5 millimeters in diameter. Perfect kind of size for your beady beads, for your wire work. How low can we go with this? Apparently, very low indeed. Genuine peridot. Genuine peridot. Not going to a low price. Going to a low buffalo price. I don't know if Brian's up yet. I don't know if he's actually up and about yet. We are taking this to a low buffalo price. Today, it is your strand of peridot. You've got to get on the phone lines. You've got to get this ultimate springtime strand. Here's your price. £6.95p. Absolutely awesome. £6.95 for peridot. This amazing gemstone, believe it or not, this incredible gemstone is formed at the same kind of temperatures as diamonds, which is absolutely out of this world. I mean, it's just tremendous. You're looking at a gemstone which is naturally this intense green quality, which has this amazing clarity. This is Chinese peridot, so do expect to get yellows and greens coming out of this as well, which is just so awesome. Under £7 for your incredible genuine strand of peridot. It is brand new. Sorry? And once it's gone, it's gone. You're quite right, Laura. Don't know what she was on about then. Once it's gone, it has gone. If you want to multi-buy this, speak to the call centre or Live Help. An amazing deal there. I thought Brian might be up at this kind of time in the morning. You know, it's 10:10. Having a bit of a cheeky lie-in. Goodness me, Brian. Well, I hope he's going to join us later on the show, because we've got loads of low buffalo prices coming up today. If you don't know who Brian is, he's a buffalo. And he's actually back from Spain at the minute, which is very exciting. He's been living in Spain with Sylvia, and he's back for a short amount of time. Have you ever met Brian the Buffalo, Joe?
No, I haven't. I want to meet him.
Many women do, Joe. Many women want to meet Brian the Buffalo. He's a hunk. He's a whole hunk of buffalo. He's absolutely amazing. We love him. He's a buff buffalo. And he's got an amazing selection of hats, which he loves wearing. He did get sacked from the Genuine Gemstone Company for gross misconduct, for leaving an awful mess in the car park. He's been living in Spain with Sylvie. He's been undercover, and he's now back. We had to get him back, but there we go. So Brian will be joining us a bit later on the show. $6.95 for your stunning, amazing peridot graduated strand there. Well done. Now, how about we bring you another amazing deal? Now, Laura has been under fire recently for doing ridiculously low prices. In fact, so much so, I actually made her come on screen the other day and apologise to management for taking prices too low. Got a strand of pearls here. Now, you know we bought you that amazing strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls last week. They were in green. They were like in a gorgeous lime green. We've got pretty much the same strands here in fuchsia pink. Aren't they stunning? Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. They've been dyed this really beautiful intense fuchsia colour, and they've got this amazing black banding going across them as well, which is a beautiful way of just decorating these pearls and just making them look even more funky. Now, you're pretty much getting a double strand here. You're getting the equivalent of 2 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Look at it. It's amazing. The equivalent of 2 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, which is absolutely tremendous. Now, the strand that we bought you last week, the beautiful green genuine freshwater cultured pearls, those sold out within just a couple of minutes. The same is going to happen with these. Joe, I bet your daughter would love to work with these, wouldn't she?
Only pink she would work with, actually.
Fuchsia.
She's a bit of a tomboy, but those combined with black, she'd love.
Black and pink, yeah. Black and pink is a really funky kind of colour combo, isn't it? It's kind of like a rock chick combo, isn't it? Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous. Black and pink, awesome together. Now, Laura has got this idea in her head. Again, she's fairly new to the job. She's obviously confused. She's got an idea of matching the strand that we bought you just a few seconds ago. Thanks, Cass. You know the strand we bought you a few seconds ago for the Peridot? $6.95 for that Lolo Buffalo strand of gorgeous Peridot. Actually, they go together really well. Do you fancy a double strand of pearls, the equivalent of 2 strands of pearls for the same price? Oh my word. Your genuine freshwater cultured pearl strand. Beautiful fuchsia quality with this wonderful black banding. Today, this strand of pearls is yours. Have a look at your price. Yeah. $6.95. That is the equivalent of pretty much 2 strands of pearls for under £7. Incredible. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Oh my goodness me, what a treat for you today. Beautiful combination here between your pink and your black. And as Joe was saying earlier on, maybe if you're not a girly girl and you're not necessarily somebody who loves pink and black together, it's a really cool kind of rock chick combo. It's absolutely wonderful. If you sell jewellery on, oh my goodness me, you are going to love these. Earrings, just 2 of these to make a pair of earrings out of. And couldn't you sell those earrings for maybe £5–6 a pair? Yeah, the whole strand, which is pretty much the equivalent of 2 strands of pearls, is costing you less than £7. Amazing. Give us a call when you can. It is a free phone number, don't forget, from a BT on 0800 644 655, or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Under £7. Absolutely awesome. I'd definitely get a strand like this and just simply make a series of earrings out of them, or just a series of tassels out of them. It'd just be gorgeous. Maybe a load of bag charms as well, because they're going to feel great, they're going to look great, they're going to sound great as well. Under £7 for this amazing strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Just gorgeous, well done. And if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker today, don't forget what you're going to be getting free with your first order. You're getting your free tutorial booklet, your free tutorial DVD, your free workshop and tutorial booklet as well. All of that for free. Just awesome. And you get a 30-day money-back guarantee with this as well, which is great. A 30-day money-back guarantee. Well done. Hold those lines. Great. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. Now, we are going to be bringing you, hopefully, limited edition kits today. Well, we have actually got 5 of them. If we get the chance to play them all, that'd be wonderful. If we don't, we don't. But we've hopefully got the chance to bring you 5 of them today. Limited edition kits. What are they about? It's about bringing you a kit that you haven't seen before. It's brand new. It's limited edition. This first one that we're going to bring you now, is this Sea Dream? We've got 53 of these kits. Normally with our kits, we bring you over 100 of our kits. We've only got 53 of these, okay? So once they're gone, they're gone. They're available until 9 AM tomorrow morning or until stocks last. The great thing about these limited edition kits is because they are limited edition, the prices can be that much lower. In this kit, you're going to be getting white quartz corner drilled waves. Beautiful. Grey agate faceted 8mm rounds. Black agate small nuggets. Woo! And sky blue apatite graduated 3 to 5mm rounds as well. Now that is 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of gemstones. You're also going to be getting monofilament beading thread and elastic. You're also going to be getting 100 yellow gold plated copper findings as well. So it's 100 findings as well as your threading pack and your 4 genuine gemstone strands. A metre of chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt and clasp, jump rings, all of these findings are yours in this kit. Now, this is a limited edition kit. We've only got 53 of these available. Well, not anymore, we've got less than 50 now. Today, this kit can be yours. How about you come in and get your findings pack for £7.95 and everything else for just over £10. Today, this entire kit is yours for this price here. £19.95. It's got appetite in it. It's got 4 strands. It's got 100 findings. Today, it's under £20, which is just incredible. If you get the findings for £7.95, it's like everything else is costing you just £12. That's for 4 strands and your monofilament beading thread, and of course your elastic as well. Under £20 for your Sea Dream kit. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's so wonderfully beautiful. Do you think it lends itself to any particular type of jewellery, Jo?
That's beautiful.
Do you think it lends itself to... No, it's all right, darling. Do you think it lends itself to delicate jewellery, daytime, nighttime?
A mix of both, to be honest, because those ones would make lovely big pendants.
The waves?
Yeah. And they'd work beautifully just on their own, on a handcrafted chain.
Ah,
just
nice
a
idea.
single drop or 3 cascading down the neck.
Oh, that's a nice idea, yeah.
Possibly with little tumbles coming off them with the smaller ones.
Oh, yeah, maybe with the appetite.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely idea. So maybe kind of like an asymmetric design, maybe. Oh, nice. The whole kit's less than £20. Add it to your order. Don't forget, if this is your first order with Jewellery Maker today and you come in to get this kit, you can even get this home, make jewellery from it. If you decide Jewellery Maker isn't for you, send it back. We'll give you your money back. Amazing. Well done to all of you there. Loads of you there today. Don't forget, we've got less than 50 of these available, less than 30 now. So do make it yours as quickly as you can. Well done. Limited edition, and they are that little bit lower in price, which is wonderful. How about we offer you a deal now? 4 findings. And now this is a findings bundle. This is all very exciting. It's all very exciting. I begged and pleaded for this particular pack of lobster claw clasps a few weeks ago when we had our accessories with gemstones kit, our accessories with the gemstones show. Unfortunately, they weren't in stock, which was a real shame. We've got them in stock now. Now, a lot of you, I know, are into making accessories with gemstones. It's not just about making pieces of jewellery like necklaces, bracelets, rings. You can make pretty much anything with gemstones. Accessories with gemstones are always big sellers because it's offering your customers something a little bit different. It's offering you something a little bit different to make as well. Probably one of the easiest things to make using gemstones is a bag charm. It's one of the easiest things to make. It's like making maybe a single earring. If you just attach one of these to it, you've got your very own bag charm. It's probably one of the simplest pieces to make with genuine gemstones. But when you make a bag charm, you want to have a nice big lobster claw clasp because it's part of the feature. It's definitely part of the design, and it's also something which is going to be working on a practical level as well. There are lots of you out there I know who have dexterity issues. I sometimes find little lobster claw clasps a little bit fiddly to use, a little bit fiddly to work with. I don't necessarily have dexterity problems, but sometimes I find a larger clasp much easier. There are lots of you I know who will be attracted to this incredible deal because of the size of these lobster claw clasps. They also make a great feature as well. It gives you that kind of edgy quality if you want to make a real feature out of your findings as well as your genuine gemstone design. Now, you're going to be getting a pack of 10 of these really large lobster claw clasps. It's so important that these lobster claw clasps work really beautifully because, of course, they're that much larger, they're going to become a feature. Spring loaded. You're getting 10 of them in total. Imagine how easy that's going to be to use, to open and to close. You can make some beautiful pieces out of this. Beautiful attachments to necklaces. You can incorporate them maybe into earrings, into bag charms, of course. Maybe a strap to go on a bag. Maybe a strap to go on a dress as well. These make awesome clasps. to sew onto textile pieces as well. Just gorgeous. So you're going to be getting 10 of these large lobster claw clasps. These are the largest lobster claw clasps I've ever been able to bring you on Jewellery Maker. I just love them. I think they're wonderful. You're also going to be getting these. Now, these are 925 sterling silver eye pins. They're a little bit smaller than usual, which is great because you get to use them with much, much smaller gemstones. If I just hold some of these up for you, you can see they're a little bit shorter than we would normally bring you. If I just show you there, that is the length of your eye pin. They are, it doesn't actually say, they're 25 millimeters in diameter. And you get the chance to use this with the much, much smaller gemstones. They're so pretty. They're all 925 sterling silver, so 92.5% pure silver, which is great. A pack of 30 of these is included in this deal. So 10 of your massive stainless steel lobster claw clasps and a pack of 30 of your 95 sterling silver eye pins. This is your price today. $9.95. $9.95. What I think is so great about this is these aren't your average lobster claw clasps, and these aren't your average eye pins. They've both got something quite different about them as well. Joe, when you've got really big lobster claw clasps like this, I'm immediately thinking bag charms. I'm thinking maybe for somebody who's got dexterity problems. Is there any kind of specific design you can think of in which large lobster claw clasps would be more useful?
I'd use them with bag charms as well.
Yeah, or to make a strap to go on a bag,
yep,
or a handle to go on a bag, something like that. You've also got this pack of 30 slightly shorter eye pins.
Do you know what gauge thickness they are?
I don't know what gauge they are. I know that they're 25 millimeters in length, but I don't know what gauge they are. No, why?
I was just thinking about pearls.
Ah,
because pearls won't go on some head pins.
That's a really good point.
Oh, I've got one here actually.
Have you? Ah, perfect. Would you mind bringing it over, Joe? Thank you, Libby. Let's see if these pearls are. So this is
I know
the pearl.
sterling tends to be slightly thinner and more malleable, so pearls do tend to go on them more.
The pearls go on them. Ah, that's really interesting. These are presumably a little bit of a thinner gauge wire that's been used to make these 925 sterling silver eye pins. So presumably they will go with most strands of pearls. This is a strand of this is one of the pearls from the challenge that we've given to Joe today. We've got quite a few pearl bundles coming up today as well. So yeah, that's a really good point actually, Joe. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for pointing that out. $9.95 for 30 of the eye pins and 10 of the large lobster claw clasps. That is a really, really good point. Thank you so much.
That's okay. It's just something I struggle to find myself. Is
definitely, yeah.
Pins that I end up making mine myself normally, but to know that the sterling fits is really good.
Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic, isn't that great? So perfect for your pearls with these eye pins, and perfect for, as Joe suggested, you know, your bag charms and all your accessories as well with these amazing lobster claw clasps. Well done, loads of you there today. Code is EDGC02. This is going to send out within the next few seconds, so well done to every single one of you who are on the phone lines and on the web for that, because that's a great, great bundle, isn't it? Well done. Now, how about another brand new kit? Yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah, this kit is massive. It's huge. It's absolutely giganticus. Yeah. This kit is called Colour Madness. Yeah. You feeling a bit mad today, Tristan? You feel like living life on the edge today, maybe? Yeah. He says he does. He's looking relaxed as ever to me. Have you had any more thoughts about the early bird sting which you're going to be making for us? I've been telling everyone that you're going to be doing it.
Yeah, my friend's already drawn it, so it's...
Seriously? Tristan's friend has already drawn the early bird. Does it bear any resemblance at all to the early bird that we have at the minute?
Yeah, I sent him the image of that. So.
Oh yes, it does! Now Laura suggested me on the back of the early bird. Be honest, Tristan, is this actually going to be possible?
It could be.
It could be! Oh my goodness me, he's given us false hope. He's given us false hope! He's given us hope, a shred of hope. Tristan, if I am flying on the back of the early bird, I will name my unborn child after you. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. What if it's a girl? It's a girl called Tristan. It's a nice name though. Maybe. Trisha? I could call it Trisha. All I can think of though is Trisha Goddard. She's frightening. She's gone to America, hasn't she, Trisha Goddard? Gone to America. I don't know why either. Jeremy Carl's gone to America as well, hasn't he? Is it really where the money is? Or have they just used all the bonkers stories from the UK? Moving over to America now. Some of the titles of the Jeremy Carl stories are just amazing, aren't they? There was one the other day which I tweeted. It was something like, where were you? Where was my boyfriend when he said he was at the chicken? When he said he was at the takeaway chicken shop? And that was a title for one of the programmes. Can't even believe it. I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. Everyone enjoys a bit of Jeremy Kyle, but goodness me, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Lie detector tests. Oh, maybe we should start doing that on Jewellery Maker tests. That would be amazing. Yeah. Don't forget, we've got our challenge show on Sunday the 7th. Is it the 7th? It is the 7th. Sunday the 7th. It was going to be Friday the 5th. It's actually Sunday the 7th of April. We've got the challenge show where we're going to be challenging Ryan and Ollie. I'm being challenged with a kit. Debbie's going to be challenged. I think we're going to find some challenges for Cassie and Tristan too. It's going to be amazing. Right. So Sunday the 7th of April. Right. Here we go. No, this isn't called Mixed Moments. This is Colour Madness. No, you've put the wrong one up. It's Colour Madness. WDGC45. Goodness me. Right. Tell you what, you can't get the staff, can you? I even called it its proper name and... Right, here we go. So, Colour Madness. So this has got massive amounts of colour. Here we go. You're going to be getting stunning multicolour irregular cuboids of quartz. These are just incredible, aren't they? Look at this. Look at the size of them and the shape of them. Every single one is irregular. It's got the most wonderful colour going through this strand, isn't it? You'd be forgiven for thinking that this is where the colour is in this kit and everything else is going to be maybe black or maybe white. No. No. Look at this. Boom! Massive, deep pink agate graduated rondelles. These are enormous, approximately 12 by 8, which are these ones here, to 30 by 20 in dimension. This is gigantic. It's massive. And we're then offering you a strand of, look at these, minty green pearls. So cute. Metallic green cultured Baroque pearls, 6 by 4 millimeters in diameter. 3 amazing strands. They're huge. The colour's enormous. It's amazing. You are going to love the jewellery that Joe's made with this kit. It's stunning. We're then going to be bringing you monofilament beading thread and elastic. Okay? Monofilament beading thread and elastic. We're then offering you 100 yellow gold plated copper findings, but then, you are going to love this, but then 10 meters of 0.6 millimeter gauge scarlet red coloured copper wire and 10 meters of 0.4 millimeter gauge gold plated copper wire. Now, to get a kit where you've got 3 enormous strands, and let's just look at the carat weights here. There's over 1,300 carats of gemstones between these 2 strands here. Of course, we don't measure pearls in carats, but you've got 1,180 carats of gemstones in 2 of the strands. Then you've got the pearls. Then you've got 100 findings. Then you've got 20 meters of wire and all of your other threading materials. It's amazing to think, isn't it, that this kit is going under £25. Look at your price. It is sensational. A brand new kit, $21.95. There's over 1,000 carats of gemstones, 20 meters of wire, 100 findings. This is amazing. You're getting so much in this kit. Ooh, ooh. It's absolutely wonderful. Do you know what? I'd still think this kit was an amazing price at £21.95, even if it was just the 3 strands and the threading materials and the findings. But to get 20 metres of wire as well is tremendous. Now, Jo, you must have thought all your Christmases had come at once. You've got a graduated strand, which I know you love your graduated gemstones, and you've got your wire.
Yep. We
should rename this kit Jo's Kit. Shouldn't we, really?
Oh, I do love a graduated strand, you're right. The amount you can get out of a graduated strand is ridiculous. I mean, even with the smaller Gems of Distinction graduated strands, you can get a necklace, earrings and bracelet all out of one strand.
Can we just talk about the amount of jewellery that you've made here, Jo? This is mad.
It's only a little bit.
This is like 2 kits worth of jewellery.
It's only a few pieces. I had leftovers as well.
You've made 6 necklaces, Jo. Sorry, I just spat everywhere then. 6 necklaces.
Sorry.
You've gone mad. She's made 6 necklaces, 2 bracelets, a pair of earrings and a partridge in a pear tree.
It was madness from my tablets.
It's absolutely incredible. I can't believe you've made so much.
I went out of my comfort zone as well by using a lot of exposed beading thread as well. I don't normally do things like that, but I wanted to separate the colours with the cuboids.
There's so many things in this kit that I want to talk to you about. Look at this necklace here. I love what you've done here, Jo. This is beautiful. That's like an asymmetric Bollywood beauty. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think the gold-plated findings really set this kit off beautifully, don't they?
Yeah, they work really well. I've never been a fan of gold-plated up until recently.
Oh, I think it's wonderful, especially with the colour you're getting here. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's like a hot, exotic kind of Indian summer kind of
yeah, it really
piece.
does bring a warmth to a lot of the pieces.
Look how Jo's used the beading thread here. That's so cute. I love it. With just 3 of the gemstones, but it's a statement necklace, and you've only used 3 gemstones. Isn't that lovely?
And just like you would do with your scissors and your ribbon to make
your ribbon at Christmas time,
thread curl.
We're going to come to this necklace in a minute. We're going to speak about this necklace. Have a look at this one here. This beautiful. You like your choker style necklaces, don't you?
Yes, I do. I love chokers.
Really lovely.
And that one's macrame.
Oh my goodness me! You've macrameed with wire and spacer beads.
Yep. That's 2 lots of the square knot, which then interlock in the middle.
Gorgeous. And then you've made you've gone down a similar necklace line to the one with the green cuboids on with this one here as well. I love that. You get a bit of rigidity, don't you, with the beading thread? It's lovely. It really holds its shape beautifully. And then the green and the fuchsia. I would never have thought about putting these 2 gems together, but they work.
I didn't until they dropped on my beading mat.
There you go. A happy accident. Don't they look beautiful together? Now, we're actually going to see a demo on this necklace here. I'm so glad we've got this kit on the show with you today because, of course, you love your wire work. I'm being honest, I would not have a clue where to even start with this necklace, so I'm all ears, and I know everyone at home is going to be all ears as well because you're massively respected department. Goodness me. How do we even start making this, Jo?
Well, you start with a random length
I like that.
Wire.
Layman's terms, random.
It is. I'm not even measuring this one on my hands or my forearm or anything. It is purely random for this because I wanted all of the bubbles to be natural looking.
Brilliant.
And all we're going to do is we're going to get our random piece of wire, wrap it round a mandrel. I used my ring mandrel when I was at home.
What else could you use if you've got things lying around at home?
Permanent marker, lipstick, nail varnish.
What about a cling film, like a cling film tube?
Yep. That would make a nice size
loop, wouldn't it?
So we're just going to wrap it round to create a loose circle. Then to create we'll do our middle one first. So just for a little bit of an added feature, I'm just going to turn the ends over. So what we're going to do is going to put our wire in our round nose pliers, twist once.
Making a little memory wire coil, aren't you? That's lovely.
And twist again so that the end touches back on the wire. Then we're going to get our gold wire. You will need more of the gold than you do of the red. Try that much. I do lots of guesstimations, and I do that a lot as well. Wire explodes everywhere. And then all we're going to do is to start this off in a very neat manner. We're going to just tuck a little length of our gold wire on the underneath.
Yeah.
And we're just going to wrap it to secure.
Yeah, it's anchoring it nicely, isn't it?
Yeah, it means that our hands are free to do everything else.
Lovely.
And once we've got that anchored, all we're going to do to create our little circles is continue wrapping the gold wire around.
Lovely.
Because we've used the red wire and we've multi-stranded it in effect, you get a lovely strength behind it.
Yeah.
It doesn't move unless you force it. And we're just going to wrap this all the way around.
Lovely. So simple.
Yep. And you can create lovely, I'm going to swear at people now, Xmas decorations.
Oh!
Technically, I didn't say the proper word.
How dare she utter the word?
Or sun
I wish you could do
catchers.
Christmas every day, to be honest.
Sun
Sorry, say again.
catchers.
Oh!
If you wanted to incorporate Viking knit into this, you would make this as a frame, and then you can make a dream catcher using the Viking knit
How
technique.
lovely. Yeah, you could do.
It only twigged to me the other day that I spent years making dream catchers when I was a kid, and it hadn't twigged until the other day that
That's
it's
actually what it is.
Viking knit.
Yeah. Oh, that's stunning. It's lovely using the two different coloured wires as well. It's just, it works so beautifully.
You do, you get a lovely colour combination with it.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep simply wrapping and wrapping until we get to the top. Did to create, I haven't cut a drop off, so I'll just
That's
show you
okay.
without.
Yeah.
All I did was then leave the extra length. I put the bead and one of the spacer beads on.
Yeah, we can see that there.
Then I went over the top of the spacer bead and back through the middle of the other bead.
Yeah.
And just did a wrapped loop at the top to secure it.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's fairly self-explanatory, yeah.
Just chop that off so I can move on to the next step with you. Then all I did, I made a random selection.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
And then to secure them together, all you do is exactly the same as before.
Bit of wire wrapping.
So we're going to get our little length of wire,
Isn't that lovely?
wrap it round. The slight difference this time is once we've done a couple of wraps, we're going to squish.
Oh, it's another technical term. I like it. Squish.
Wrap and squish, it's my saying.
Wrap and squish. It is actually, when I did that masterclass with you, it was wrap and squish.
Yep. You don't have to be quite as precise for your squishing as you do with a bracelet, because this is quite a random pice.
Yeah,
so the
it
neatness
is. It's beautiful.
Once we get to a space where we've secured as much as we want to secure, just squish it again and wrap it once or twice round one of our hoops,
How lovely.
just to secure the end. Use the flat side of your cutters again against the flat of the wire. You'll get a much nicer cut, and it's easier to hide the cut.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you'd just do exactly the same, but on that one, you'd wrap it on two sides.
Yeah, and then you get this incredible design that's been formed, which Jo's put together. It's gorgeous. I think it's amazing that you get 20 metres of wire in this kit. It's absolutely amazing that you get so much wire with this kit, and you get over 1,000 carats of gemstones, and you get 100 findings, and we've still managed to bring you this kit for under £22. It's wonderful. Great, great kit, this one. Perfect for kids, perfect for adults, great if you're a beginner to jewellery maker, fantastic if you're a seasoned jewellery maker. It's a great kit for everyone, this one. Still some of these available, but it has gone very, very quickly. I think it's to do with the fact it's got wire with it, and you've got so much gemstone carat weight as well, which is wonderful. Don't go anywhere, let's go see some of your designs on the Wall of Fame. This is so cute. This is number 849.
Oh,
Oh, they're beautiful. It's been sent in by Diane in Motherwell, who says, "This is my first time play. I don't know how I did it, but I was amazed when I finished. I'm using them as a keyring. I hope you like it. Also, I hope to make it onto the wall in fame, maybe inspire... I hope I make it onto the wall of fame, will maybe inspire me to go back to making more jewellery. Hopefully it will, Diane. They are beautiful. Little boy, little girl holding hands. They are so sweet. I love it. We've actually got a polymer clay bundle coming up later on in the show today. But Diane, I think that's so gorgeous, and best of luck to you, my love.
I've got 851.
Oh, that looks nice.
Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Here is my first entry to the Wall of Fame.
Oh!
The necklace and earrings are made of fire agate and red jasper with gold-plated sterling silver findings, all from JM. It's a simple classic design, but I hope it's good enough to make the Wall of Fame. Of course it is. I watch Jewellery Maker as often as I can and have become addicted to your beautiful gems, although I think I may have to step away from the phone or I'll be bankrupt soon. Loving the presenters, and I'm thrilled for Carol about her wonderful news, but we'll miss her singing. It makes me laugh and cheers my regards, Helena in Winterbury.
Thanks, Helena. I think that's gorgeous. First entry to the Wall of Fame.
Yep.
We want to see more from you, please.
Lovely colour combinations.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Really lovely IFA design as well. I've got number 847 here. Beautiful colours, really hot and fiery. Don't know who this is from. But it says, hi to all jewellery makers, congratulations to Carol and her hubby on the news of Gherkin. Thanks a lot, lovey, that's lovely. She says, this is my second entry to the Wall of Fame. It's made from Chinese jade drops, which I've had for a while, agate rounds and aventurine flowers. I hope you like all the gems and findings. They're all from Jewellery Maker. I love the use of flowers here. It just shows you adding just different shaped gemstones to a design can just make it look so wonderful. That's gorgeous, thank you so much. And best of luck to you, my love, for your number 847. Stunning.
Right, I've got 850.
Oh, wow.
It's from Karina. I have not sent one in for a while, so here are some JM fluorite and rose quartz to go with the pastel fashions.
Isn't that gorgeous? I love those colours. Beautiful kind of fluorite-y tones in it, and the purple ribbon's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I love a cluster myself.
Gorgeous. Lovely tassels. I've got number 848 here. And do you know, before we went live today, I said, oh, there's somebody who watched the Hannah Oxbury designed by Hannah show. And I think she did. This is from Justine, who says, here is a creation that I put together today, which was Monday. I was inspired by Hannah when I watched her design masterclass yesterday. She made the most beautiful butterfly necklace. I don't know if you saw it, Joe. It was amazing. And she says, it promptly set to and made these hearts. I put it together with some purple magnesite that I obviously got from Jewellery Maker some time ago. I hope you like it. Congratulations to Carol and her husband on the lovely news. Thank you. You're so kind, everyone. Thank you so much. Loving all the new products, but I'm not selling enough yet to be able to afford everything. Well, Justine, that is definitely going to sell. That is definitely going to sell, because that is gorgeous. Isn't it lovely to see all that texture?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's beautiful. Well done to you, Justine, and best of luck. We're going to be drawing the Wall of Fame at about midday. Now, coming up in a few seconds, we're going to be bringing you a brand new bundle. Oh yeah, called what, sorry? Called Sheer Beauty. They're obviously talking about us.
It must be.
They must be talking about us. We've got Polymer clay coming up as well in a few seconds. Don't go anywhere. It's all coming up in a few seconds.
New to Polymer Clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
Oh, there are some gorgeous, gorgeous...
That piece.
First attempt at Wirework. So clever.
Really, really
so clever.
That's
and then
wonderful.
that ladder weave, I just love the simple quality of it. It's just such a beauty.
Some very good pieces.
Are we going hopping mad?
I think we might be.
Join guest designer Laura Binding and enter the world of Wirework. This DVD will take you on a creative journey and teach you how to design a basic weave, a woven bangle, a netted pendant and a caged gemstone. Add edition 3 to your collection today and get creative with Wirework. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Well, I've just been on Louise's Wireworks for Beginners course and I thought it was well worth attending. It's good for those of us that have not touched wire before, those of us that have had some experience with wire, because we learn how to professionally make and finish bangles, rings, pendants, cage stones, etc. It's very, very worthwhile. I found it very educational and very, very enjoyable. Had a great time.
Oh, wow. This bundle, I think, was actually modelled on myself and Joe. It's called Sheer Elegance. Sheer Beauty, Sheer Beauty, Sheer Beauty. That's my Sheer Beauty pose. Joe, do you have a Sheer Beauty pose, which you could pull for us now? No. Tell you what, you can't rely on anyone in this place, can you? Cassie's definitely going to have a Sheer Beauty pose. She's just... Cass, go on. What do you mean, no? She normally loves a bit of... Laura, are you going to come and give us a Sheer Beauty pose? Come on, Laura. She'll do it. She'll do anything to get on screen. She loves it. Oh, yeah. Pushing me out of the way. All right.
that was just sheer.
Get out.
That's what in one after.
Clearly wasn't named after her, was it? Named after us, Joe.
Yeah.
Of course. May not be a lady, but I'm a woman. Sheer Beauty. That was music to your ears, wasn't it? Howlite playing around here, gorgeous strands here, like little moons. Really, really beautiful strands. I love my howlites. Oh yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous quality here. Beautiful plain howlite rounds, just gorgeous. You're then going to be getting fluorite plain rounds as well. Gorgeous, delicate tones, a bit like that gorgeous tassel that we saw in the last Wall of Fame entries with that beautiful purple ribbon. Really, really beautiful fluorite rounds. And then look at these rose quartz faceted twisted ovals, which is so awesome. Look at the faceting on these. Absolutely glorious. Really, really lovely strand of twisted ovals. Rose quartz twisted ovals. They're 18 by 13 millimeters, 240 carats in total. 3 really striking, sheerly beautiful, I don't think sheerly is actually a word, sheer beautiful strands here. Do you want to see your amazing deal? Here it is! £14.95p. Yeah. Surely you should be on the phone like... No, that didn't work, did it? That didn't work. No. Stop. That was a that joke was sheer rubbish. Yeah. This bundle is sheer beauty though. Yeah. Get on those phone lines. Enjoy a stunning bundle for you today. Great for bridal work. Oh, I've got some pieces of jewellery that have been made. Look at this. I've got a really gorgeous bracelet here. You'll find out what I'm laughing at in just a couple of seconds. Beautiful bracelet here using the fluorite and the howlite. Use some beautiful pink wire as well. Have a look at this necklace as well. Been made by a lovely Jewellery Maker ladies. Some stunning earrings as well. And I'm not entirely sure what this is, but looks like a bracelet for a very little person. Can I show it to you? It's really cute. That's what I was giggling at. And just imagine it, just a bracelet for a really little person, maybe a little flower girl. Gherkin. For Gherkin! It's a Gherkin bracelet, there you go. Gherkin at the minute is about the size of a cantaloupe melon, apparently. So it could definitely fit one of these on. It's quite big, isn't it? Goodness me. And I've got a little Gherkin bracelet. Stunning. Oh! Maybe a pag charm, I don't know. But it's beautiful seeing all these gemstones being used. But whoever made these, I reckon it was Rosanna. Rosanna, if you're upstairs now and you're watching the live show, did you make this? If so, who is it for? I think it might be just a little bracelet. What do you reckon, Joe?
It looks like a little bracelet.
A really tiny little bracelet.
It looks
Ever
like
so
it'd
cute.
fit about a 2 to 3 year old.
Could be for a little flower girl, couldn't it? That'd be so gorgeous. Or Gherkin. There you go. $14.95, well done, great deal there. Now, here we go. Aventurine. Who fancies an adventure? Tristan, do you fancy an adventure?
I do.
Sounds like an adventure pretty much every day that you drive into work, Tristan.
Oh, it is.
Do you hit the snow today again?
Yeah.
Tell you what, he just brings the bad weather with him, doesn't he? Oh, Tristan. Goodness me. He's still a hero, though. Do you know what? The amount of posts on my Facebook page, Carol Roach, by the way, if you want to join, the amount of posts that I got about the song which I made for you last week.
I had to show my housemate.
I bet I could remember it.
What did it say?
Tristan's a hero! Tristan's a hero! No.
Came away from Crewe?
He drove all the way down from Crewe, and he drove through the ice, and he drove through the snow, and he drove here to be here with you. Tristan's a hero! Yeah! Cue pyrotechnics and smoke machine. A lot of people who felt a lot of love for that song. Maybe, yes, a music video with Tristan driving in his car. David Hasselhoff style with some smoke. With me. With Cassie going, kind of like singing, doing the backing singing. And Ollie could be on drums, and Laura, you could be playing the castanets. I don't know. Guess. The recorder. You know when kids get those recorders and they just blow them really like that, and there's no, you know. Oh, right. Aventurine. Oh, here we go. Now, this surely is the bearer of sunshine. Gorgeous, sunny orange aventurine. We brought you aventurine lots and lots and lots on Jewellery Maker before. We brought you green aventurine. We've brought you beautiful peach aventurine before. But one colour of aventurine we hardly ever see is this, orange aventurine. And this is where you get this beautiful, and this is the colour of sunshine. If you had a strand of that had no clarity at all, that was much more of a translucent strand, and you were looking for the best quality ever, I think this would be it. This is like the best quality translucent citrine there is. It's mouth-wateringly beautiful. It's actually making me hanker after a glass of orange squash looking at this. It's just beautiful. You're getting orange squash colours. You're getting beautiful citrusy, zesty lemon tones. You're getting so many wonderful sunny tones in here. And the only way I can describe it is, like I just said, like a translucent quality, a translucent, beautiful quality of citrine. I love it. Now, we hardly ever see orange aventurine on the show. We have got green aventurine coming up on the show today, which again, with this beautiful strand, looks absolutely awesome. We do have that coming up on today's show. Look how beautifully they go together. Orange aventurine, like I say, you hardly ever see this gemstone on Jewellery Maker. Today, it's here. Today, this is your price. We're going low. It's amazing. You know what, when I say the words like, you know, we don't see this gemstone very often on Jewellery Maker, you all of a sudden start thinking, yeah, that's okay, that's going to double the price then. So that's going to be easily a strand that's kind of closer to a £15 price point. No, £6.95p. That is a massive, massive deal, isn't it? And it's not a small strand at all. It's a big strand, 380 carats in total. These are 25 by 18 millimeters in diameter. They are huge orange aventurine rectangles here. Absolutely gigantic, and yours today for under £7. Incredible, absolutely gorgeous. Give us a call when you can on our free phone number, or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Absolutely tremendous. Copy and paste this code into our website, which is GPGC03. This is a gem that we hardly ever see on Jewellery Maker. When you see it, get it, add it to your order, because it can be yours. Mouth-wateringly beautiful. Well done, hold those lines. Woo, woo. Now, how about an amazing bundle for you now? We had a lovely entry from that lovely lady who'd made polymer clay figurines, and they were holding hands. It was really cute. I remember when I first started working with, it wasn't polymer clay, but it was a form of clay. It was fine, I think. Other clays are available. I must have been about 10 or 11, and I started making polymer clay pieces over a Christmas holiday with my sister one year. We had 3 weeks off school, and we just sat around making little beads. We made little figures to put on top of Christmas cakes, Christmas decorations. We made loads and loads and loads of little bits and pieces using clay, and just loved it, loved every minute of it. It is addictive. It is something you can do whatever your age. We have got Swelligant coming up on today's show, which is an amazing addition to your polymer clay, or pretty much anything, any surface, which is really, really exciting. That's going to be coming up a little bit later on today's show. But for now, have a look at this amazing polymer clay bundle. Have you had a go at polymer clay, Jo?
Yeah.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you love most about it? Is it the versatility? Is it, I mean, what is it that you like?
It's how you can take something that looks and feels like plastic, yet turn it into something that is so wearable, usable. Again, it's something I use with bridal necklaces.
Ah, that's a nice idea.
I made roses and leaves, and had it as clusters and all sorts with that.
Yeah.
You can again make cake toppers.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah, of course.
So you could make a bride and groom, so that somebody, instead of a icing bride and groom to go on the top of their cake,
polymer clay,
they've got a polymer clay one which they can then keep forever.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, it's going to last. Polymer clay is unbelievably versatile. I've got a couple of examples of polymer clay just behind me here. You can make so many things out of them. It doesn't have to be big and chunky. It can be very, very delicate. The design you're seeing here, which is just stunning. Beautiful leaves that have been made out of polymer clay. As Jo rightly says, cake toppers, you know, the bride and groom which go on top of a cake don't have to be made out of icing, they can be made out of polymer clay, and you've got something which will last forever. In this particular pack, you're going to be getting orange polymer clay. Okay, so you've got your orange. You've also got your ecru, which is Debbie Bulford, who's one of our polymer clay experts. It's her favourite tone. It will tone this orange down to like a peachy tone. It will tone this green down to like a pepperminty green. This is a beautiful block of green polymer clay. You're also going to be getting silver and gold as well, so you can add lovely bits of sparkle and kind of metallic qualities using these two as well. You're also going to be getting now, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your star cutters, 5 of your flower cutters, there we go, 5 of your round cutters, yep, 5 of your pink, and 5 of your teardrop cutters as well. So you're going to be getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 cutters, 5 blocks of clay which will last and last and last, and you can mix these colours up. You can get the most amazing looks, and having ecru in this pack as well is tremendous. any of the colours that you're working with here. Do try this out. Polymer clay is seriously addictive. Comes with the baking instructions on the back here as well, so you know how long to bake your pieces for and at what temperature, which is wonderful. It is unbelievable fun as well. It's just lovely, and the versatility again is just tremendous. Whether you use it in bridal pieces or whether you use it just to make beads out of, or whether you use it just to get your kids involved with making pieces of jewellery, great. This is your deal today. $13.95 for 25 cutters and 5 blocks of clay. It is awesome. It really is wonderful. A little bit later on in the show, if we have time, we're also going to bring you the extruder and the cutting blades as well, which are just, oh, we're going to do it now. Brilliant. So coming up next, we've got the extruder, which I'll talk to you a little bit about, and of course the cutters as well, which allow you and aid your polymer clay hobby even more. So do get on the phone line to this. $13.95 of pretty much all the mediums here. I'd say, you know, macrame and Kumihimo and French knitting are really child friendly, but also polymer clay. It's all child friendly, especially when you're using beads, but you know, really getting your kids to do something really creative. This is absolutely wonderful. I can imagine after school clubs, whether you're involved with brownies or guides or scouts, something like that, polymer clay is absolutely perfect. Really awesome. £13.95p for this entire bundle. It's great, isn't it? Absolutely awesome. Gorgeous. I would have much rather sat around doing polymer clay when I was in the brownies and guides rather than doing knot races. That was the most boring thing on the planet, making tripods and doing knot races. Well, either do that or do polymer clay. I think I'm going to get polymer clay every single time. So add it to your order. Well done. Seriously, I used to do knot races. Most boring thing in the world. Polymer clay would have been much better, wouldn't it? I'm terrible at knots as well, so it wasn't very good. Right, next I've got the cutting blades and the extruder. Now, have you used the extruder before?
Haven't used the extruder, but the blades, yes.
Oh, the blades are an absolute essential.
Yeah.
When it comes to polymer clay, you do need your cutting blades. These are wonderful. You're going to be getting your slightly serrated blade. You're going to be getting your medium gauge blade, and you're going to be getting your tissue blade as well. The great thing about these blades is they are unbelievably flexible. So you can cut into an S shape. I know it doesn't look like they're particularly flexible at the minute, but they are. They're very thin. They're extremely sharp, and that is worth mentioning. It comes with a guard here as well. So do, you know, if you are going to get younger people involved with making polymer clay pieces, make sure that you do this bit for them, because they are extremely sharp. But the blades are flexible enough so you can literally cut around, cut a semicircle or cut an S shape. You can literally form them literally like that. They are that flexible. It's absolutely amazing. They're literally, oh, they're awesome. So you've got your blades and your extruder. Now your extruder is amazing. This core basically fills up with polymer clay. So you put your polymer clay in here, and this screw mechanism screws down a bit like a corkscrew going into a bottle. You put an end on here. You're getting this huge selection of ends to put on the end of the extruder. Everything from triangles to rectangles to 3-leaf clovers to tiny little holes, which are great for hair, great for making little braids and ropes. You're going to be getting a big long rectangle. There's a hexagon there. So you're getting loads and loads of these little ends here. Think of the Mop Top hair shop. Do you remember that? Yeah. So you've got your polymer clay in here, and all of the polymer clay literally comes out the end of the extruder, so you can make things like rope, like hair, like little eyes, like little tiny little beads, borders for your pendants as well. It's a great time-saving tool as well. It's wonderful. It's loads of fun. Now, on the website, the extruder is $11.95. The blades are $7.95. Today, you're getting everything here for one price. And here it is, $8.95. This should be $11.95, that should be $7.95. Together, £8.95p. Now, if you've come in to get the amazing polymer clay bundle for $13.95, you may as well come in and get this as well, because it's such, especially the blades are an absolute essential when it comes to making polymer clay. And also, of course, with your extruder, it's time-saving, it's money-saving as well, potentially, and you can make so many things using your extruder. It's absolutely wonderful. I know that Debbie Bulford, who's one of our polymer clay experts, just doesn't know where she'd be without her extruder. You know, it really is, you will find it so useful. You'll wonder how you ever got along without it. $8.95 for both of these. Now, if you think about it, hobby, you've got your polymer clay. I won't get all the polymer clay out again, but 25 cutters and 5 blocks of polymer clay for $13.95, plus all of your cutters, plus your blades and your extruder. Of course, there's 2 separate codes, 2 separate prices, but altogether, just over £22. Just over £22, and that's for a brand new hobby. How amazing is that? So if you wanted to get all of these together, it's just going to cost you just over £22. How amazing is that? That's a brand new hobby, a brand new medium for you to start. We have got Swelligant coming up on today's show as well, which is going to be absolutely amazing. And we are going to be doing a bit of a special polymer clay show on Sunday the 7th of April with Debbie Bulford. She is going to be with us on Sunday the 7th of April. So if you do want to catch up with Debbie or come on any of our polymer clay workshops, fantastic. Go on them. They're wonderful, wonderful things to do. Great. And I think it was our polymer clay starter pack was actually our biggest selling kit at the NEC. It's amazing. It's amazing. Extruder as well. Well, the extruder was for sale at the NEC, was it? I didn't know that. The extruder and the cutters were for sale as well. And again, they went very well as well. Oh, lovely. There we go. Now, are we all right to do this? Because I heard you a little bit earlier on sounding a bit worried about this. Why were you a bit worried about this? We didn't think we had the stock of this bundle, but we do. And I tell you what, I went all hot when I heard Laura earlier on saying, oh, really? Oh. It didn't sound like a good telephone conversation at all. And I thought, oh, goodness me, I bet she's talking about the Kumihimo bundle. This is awesome. I have heard nothing but positive feedback about the Kumihimo bundles. We brought you a number of different Kumihimo bundles. We brought you the starter packs, which is the boxed up beadsmith Kumihimo pack, but we also bring you our own take on the Kumihimo starter packs as well. I've heard nothing but positive feedback about these. They're tremendous. Now, the great thing about Kumihimo, you can get involved with Kumihimo, whatever your age, whatever your gender, whatever your jewellery taste is, whether you like doing bridal pieces, whether you like doing, oh, I don't know, men's jewellery, whether you like making accessories. Kumihimo, there is something for everyone. Now, these are some examples of Kumihimo in action. And you can see here that there are different types of Kumihimo, there are different qualities. Working with different coloured threads, it just looks absolutely beautiful. You can create something which is very, very strong, has lots and lots of flexibility, and it obviously uses a lot of threads, which is a good deal because I've got lots and lots of threads to give you here. Now I've got hemp cords here. These are the 0.5mm gauge hemp cords, which is brilliant. We have brought you 1mm gauge and 0.5mm gauge, and a really good point that Sarah Elvin, who's one of our guest designers, made the other day was the great thing about having 0.5mm gauge is if you've ever tried to do macrame and incorporate gemstones where the holes are quite small on the gemstones, sometimes the 1mm gauge wire, 1mm gauge hemp cord doesn't go through the gemstones, but the 0.5mm will. This is 0.5mm. All of these are 0.5mm, so black, olive, white, and cream. Really, really lovely texture. Great for guys' jewellery as well as ladies' jewellery, as well as kids' jewellery, as well as beach jewellery, as well as accessories. It's just awesome. You're also going to be getting 10 organza gift bags. We just thought we'd throw those in for free, which is great. 10 organza gift bags. 10 metres of red ribbon. Now that is gorgeous. I love this colour of red. It's a true red, isn't it? I mean, there's no kind of, oh, it's a pink red, oh, it's an orange red. That is just a red. It's beautiful, isn't it? Like a scarlet. You're also going to be getting 100 metres of beading thread, 50 in red, 50 in silver, 12 metres of elastic, 6 in red, 6 in clear. You're also going to be getting ribbon endings as well, 4 pairs of ribbon endings, which are great to finish off your Kumihimo pieces. Don't forget that pack that we bought you earlier on with all those threading qualities. You can use that, of course, with the Kumihimo. So 4 cord endings, ribbon endings there. And your mini Kumihimo wheel as well. This is what you have to have. You have to have your Kumihimo wheel. You have to have this. If you're going to do Kumihimo, this is what you need. Now, don't think you just you're limited to using this just with Kumihimo, because of course you can macrame with this bundle. If you've already got the French bobbin, you can do French knitting with this. You can just plait with it. You can do so much with this incredible bundle, not just Kumihimo. Kumihimo is fantastic for making friendship bracelets. When I was talking to Sarah Elvin the other day, her son, who is, I think he's 8 years old, Vincent, he makes, or one of her sons, makes beautiful Kumihimo pieces for friends, for family, for teachers, for people who look after them out, after school as well. It's just a lovely way of getting your kids thinking creatively. It's wonderful, and it just occupies them so much. Today, we're going to give you this for a really, really special low price. Everything you can see here, so literally hundreds of meters of beading threads, ribbon endings, and your Kumihimo wheel, and your 10 organza gift bags. This is your price. £6.95p. £6.95. Do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Easter holidays. Now, Joe, you know, what's your nearest theme park? It must be Park.
We've got a little one at Southend.
So, I'm thinking of a family ticket, a day out at one of the big theme parks, you know, let's say Alton Towers or Drayton Manor Park or I don't know, Thorpe Park, something like that. It's going to cost a family of 4, what? It's going to cost at least £100, isn't it?
And that's not counting food.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Then you've got your food to take with you as well, or to buy when you're in there. It's going to cost well over £100. That's just one day, isn't it? That's one day. Kumihimo, this could occupy. This could occupy a child, yourself, you know, you and your friends and your family for days and days and days on end. It's wonderful. It's so creative, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can use wire with it as well.
Well, this is it. If you've got a thread, you can Kumihimo with it. You can macrame with it. If you've got any type of thread, whether it's the wire you're using today, whether it's elastic, whether it's, oh, I don't know, any type of thread, you can Kumihimo with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I am influenced quite a lot with historical techniques and things like that. I've got a love of like Vikings, medieval and all of that.
Oh wow.
And I've made a couple of Viking talks using Kumihimo.
What's a Viking talk?
It's a necklace for gents that stops here and it's got the big balls on the end.
I know what you mean.
And I did one of them in copper and antique bronze. Drew it through my Viking knit drawer plate.
Yeah.
To just even the stitch out.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
And presumably you could do the same with, I mean, you could do it with Kumihimo. That's amazing.
Well, it is the Kumihimo technique.
So it's a Kumihimo, so Viking
using wire.
Ah, right, okay, I see what you're saying. It is wonderful to think what you can actually do with Kumihimo. I know I do harp on a lot about you know, getting your kids involved with making jewellery, but it doesn't have to be something which is childlike. This can be something which is, you know, as Joe's suggesting, something which is for your husband, something which is for your dad, something which is, you know, kind of by the sounds of it, you know, museum standard, boutique standards. £6.95. It's nothing. It's a nothing price. It's an add it to your order price. I'd spend more on that, you know, on my lunch if I went out for lunch. And bought, and I just went to the salad bar at the local supermarket. Salad bar, water, yoghurt, and maybe a packet of crisps. That would cost me over £6. Definitely. And Laura would probably try and get me to get us some chocolate as well. Definitely over £6 for that. Or it could be a brand new hobby, a brand new medium, something which is going to take up an entire Easter holiday, something which you could really into. And don't forget, Joe hadn't even picked up a piece of wire until about a year ago. And look, you know, look where she is now. She's a guest designer on Jewellery Maker. This could be your niche. This could be your, wow, you know, this could open so many doors for you as well. Don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything as well, which is just amazing. I just love this. I think it's just tremendous. Just gorgeous. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Woo! Now, what on earth is that? Yes, I do. This one here. When's that coming up? Now, Joe.
Yes.
You know, you were saying earlier on, you know that gorgeous technique that you showed us with the spacer beads and on the heart.
Can I have them, please?
Very demanding, isn't she?
They've been winking at me.
Have they? This has got to be one of the most beautiful bridal bundles. It's stunning, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Look at the size of those. They're tiny, aren't they?
And just a little...
What would you use those for?
I'd actually want to make a little beady bead.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a really, literally just a simple beady bead.
Yeah.
It'd only be tiny, but that as a pair of earrings would be so cute.
Do you know what? On my wedding day, I wore a pair of earrings that my friend lent to me, and it was a little cluster of pearls. So simple, but so pretty. Oh, I love that idea. This incredible bundle is going to be coming up very, very shortly indeed. And no, Joe, you can't have it.
Oh, Laura!
Oh. We've got moonstone coming up as well. Moonstone. Moonstone. I tell you what, I murder so many songs on a daily basis, don't I? I love it. Beautiful moonstone coming up. Whoop, whoop. Looking absolutely gorgeous. What are those? I want to know what those men are doing in that room in there. Doing some kind of a survey. Can we bring them? What do you reckon they're doing? Can we bring them in? Can we bring them in vision? Maybe. Can we? What do you think these men are doing? Can we not? Why not? What are they doing in there? Oh, he's pulling out a bag. Don't know what they're doing. Ah, having a wave. There we go. Right. So beautiful moonstone coming up as well, which is going to be amazing. Next, I'm amazed at that. Laura, did you put this together or did I? Who put this together? Yeah. Is this one of the ones that Joe's had? Oh my word. There's a strand of gemstones in this kit, which is one of the most amazing strands of gems I think I've ever seen in my life. I've got no idea what it is. Oh wow, this is going to be an amazing... Trying to work out what it is. I've got no idea. Right, here we go. Whew. Serpentine plain 10mm rounds. Gorgeous, gorgeous tone here. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Beautiful serpentine faceted rounds here. Really, really lovely colour, like a golden delicious apple. In fact, I bought one in to work with me today. It's almost exactly the same colour as that. Golden delicious apple colour. You're then going to be getting multicolour crackled 8mm quartz plain rounds. Absolutely gorgeous, lovely, lovely variants of colour in here. Everything from your light baby blues to your gorgeous kind of lavender tones to your bright emerald greens and your reds, and it's just lovely to get that mixture not just of colours but also intensity of colours as well. Now, I'm going to show you the next awesome strand in this kit. This is beautiful. Look at this. Now, this has got to be Imperial Jasper. No, it's Impression Jasper. I do beg your pardon. This is where you get a dyed Jasper quality. So this is like a dyed, almost like a fuchsia colour. But can you see the little gold inclusions there? Do you remember when you were at school and you used to get a tray of water? I don't know if anyone actually used to do this, but I certainly did.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. A tray of water, and you used to put oil or oils on it, didn't you? And you used to get paper and just drop it on top of the water and it would imprint onto the paper. Marbling, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Marbling, just remembered that. Goodness me, it takes me back to that. Oh my goodness me, my primary school. Oh, right, so you've got your gorgeous Impression Jasper. Now, this next strand, it's shell. I think this is the most amazing strand of gemstones. This is one of the most amazing strands of gems I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. What do you make of this? This is like, the only way I can describe this is as a blue leopard print. Blue leopard print shell. It is like Panther from the Thundercats. It's the most amazing colour. Look at the printing you're getting on there. That is the most unusual. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's shiny. It looks like it's very heavy, but because it's shell, it's actually going to feel nice. It's not going to feel as cold as gemstones because, of course, it's an organic gem rather than a gemstone. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like blue leopard print. These are massive. They're 14mm in diameter. Now, as if this kit couldn't get any more exciting, you're then going to be getting monofilament beading thread and elastic. 100 findings. Where are they? Here they are. So a metre of chain, bolt ring clasps, chandelier earring findings, the lot. 100 findings there. And then 10 metres of 1mm gauge, chartreuse coloured, green, basically, green copper wire. 1mm gauge, chartreuse coloured copper wire. Now I know this isn't just me. I think this kit is an absolute winner. Judging by the amount of these that have already gone on the website, because you can already see the price this is going to, it's clearly going to be one of those kits that's going to sell out. I would come in and get this kit just for the strand of shell. I think it's one of the most beautiful strands of gems I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. I just love it. I think it's stunning. Look at that. It's like a blue leopard print, impression jasper, serpentine, crackled quartz. And today, have a look at your price for this kit. $18.95. $18.95. Now, Laura has just made a mistake on this. Do you know what happened when she brought the price on? I saw $18.95. I was about to say $18.95 and Laura said $21.95. Oh no. Seriously. I saw the price of this kit. I was about to say $18.95 and Laura said it's $21.95. Long pause, long pause, long pause, long pause. Oh dear. She didn't say oh dear. I'm not actually going to say what she said. Laura, was this meant to be $21.95 by any chance? She says yes. I love the fact you've made a mistake. I absolutely love it. Laura made a mistake. Laura made a mistake. She took it lower than she was going to. She took it lower than she was going to. Should have been $21.95. Took it to $18.95. She's stupid. She'll take advantage of her stupidity. Let's get this kit. She made a mistake on the price. Ha 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 ha. Right. I think I've taken the mickey enough.
Good job there in Jaipur.
It is a good job there in Jaipur. Jai-ho! It should have been $21.95. It's $18.95. Oh my goodness me. You've done it again.
Sorry. I'll start limiting myself.
You will be sorry, Joe. Do you know what? I'm looking at this kit. Right, $18.95. That's the price for the kit, yeah? I'd sell that bracelet there for $18.95 at least. At least. That is such a gorgeous bracelet, Joe. It's stunning. Look at that. I'd sell this piece of jewellery on its own for at least $18.95. The whole kit is costing you less than 20. Look at these pieces of jewellery. What did you think of this shell? I think it's absolutely amazing.
It was, yeah. It was really, really interesting. Oh, I've missed a necklace off.
It is like blue leopard print, isn't it?
I thought there was something missing.
Oh, it's another piece.
I forgot one.
It's another piece, yeah. It is like blue leopard print, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just love it. I think it's beautiful. Let's have a look at this impression Jasper, because I love what you've done here with monofilament. It's a gorgeous piece.
That's actually a his and hers set as well.
Nice.
Because I've had a couple of requests that we don't get enough gents pieces made. So I've been asked if I can start incorporating a couple of gents pieces every now and then.
His? Hers?
Yep.
I hope.
Yeah.
Don't think my husband will wear the other one. He'd definitely wear that though. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I like that. Ollie's saying that he might nick that.
And it's, although it is fuchsia, it's red enough, and with the beiges that are coming through in it, it's really good for gents.
Isn't that awesome? That would work really well with the hemp cord that we had earlier on, wouldn't it? Now, this... Oh, this is just ridiculous, Joe. Look at this. Look at this hairband. Oh my...
I've been on Bridal, and that's a flower girl set.
Ah, this, the bracelet, and maybe even the earrings actually as well. Oh, it's stunning, Joe. It's just so beautiful. I can't believe you've managed to do all this with 1mm gauge wire, because that's one of the thickest gauges of wire that we've ever offered on Jewellery Maker. It's a really, really heavy-duty gauge of wire, if you like.
Yeah, and they all went on.
Yeah, well, first of all, I can't believe you've got all the gemstones on here, because you wouldn't have thought that the gems had big enough holes, but they clearly do. That's stunning. So we're going to see this bit of the hairband, or what do you want to show us?
Little bits and pieces of it to show you how to create the whole thing.
Perfect. Yes, please.
My theme for this month has been the roses. I've decided I'm going to start setting myself a theme.
Well, that's funny you should mention that, actually, Joe, because we've actually had a text in today. I don't know who it's from, but we had a text earlier on. I didn't have time to read it out earlier on, but somebody asking if they could see that rose design.
See the rose again? Yeah, no, that's fine.
Perfect. That'd be lovely.
I've started incorporating it in quite a few pieces this time round, and then
it's like your trademark.
Next month I'll try and find something else to incorporate in one kit and session.
Okay.
I just thought it's nice to be able to show you a technique, but show you how to incorporate it in different ways.
So we're talking about this piece here, this kind of wire rose bit here. See that? You've got 3 or 4 of them on there, which is just lovely. Okay, perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a random length of wire.
I like it.
It would depend on how big you want your roses to be as to how much wire you use. So we're going to start off by putting our round nose pliers in the middle of our wire.
Right.
And just bending our wire around the pliers so we'll create a little coil.
Yeah, lovely, I can see that, yeah.
Which then creates a little seagull.
A seagull, I love it.
That's how you draw seagulls.
It is, isn't it?
And then we're going to take one length of our wire around and underneath the opposite one.
Okay. Ah, gosh, you can see it forming already, that's amazing.
Then we're going to take the one we just went underneath.
Yeah.
And take that one underneath. And we're just going to keep repeating that same technique.
Nice. So
we're going to go
underneath.
round and underneath.
Round and under.
All the way to the end.
Round and under.
Occasionally you'll need to put your thumb on top just to
squish.
Yep.
See, I'm using your technical terms now.
Yeah, it's going to start rubbing off. You're going to use it for everything. I was
going to say, is that trademarked?
I think I best.
Yeah, I think you best trademark it.
Wrap and squish. I'm going to get a mug made up.
Squish! Wrap and squish.
Just going to keep.
That's how to make your rose. Isn't that lovely?
That's our rose, and then all we're going to do is with our ends, just literally use our round nose pliers.
Tuck them in.
And tuck them in. We don't need to secure them, it's literally just to get the pointy bit out of the way.
Yeah, lovely.
And then you just tweak.
Gosh, I bet you get strong hands doing your wire work, don't you?
And there's your rose.
So there's your rose. Now
I've got a couple pre-prepared.
Oh! Look at that.
But I'm just going to show you quickly how I made the tiara base.
Yeah, lovely, that'd be nice.
Because we're used to normally having tiaras, but sometimes it's nice to be able to incorporate the whole colour scheme.
Yeah, it's nice,
And this way, if you've got a little flower girl, you can still do it for little kids.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Kids don't have the same size head.
No, I'd be worried if they did.
You can mould it to the shape of their heads this way. I've cut this a lot shorter than I'd need. I'd normally leave it on the reel, but it's just to demonstrate how to do this section. All you're going to do is you're going to get your length of wire. You measure the child's head, or I've got a couple of polystyrene heads at home that I use for modelling.
I have a couple of children's heads at home.
Oh, I've got a proper wig stand called Hazel.
I know where you are. Oh, she names her.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. Hazel.
I got the J.F. Twain name her.
Did you? I love it. You've called her Hazel.
Witch Hazel, because I'm Wire Witch.
Oh! It all makes sense now.
Yeah, not many things do me. So we're going to get our length of wire, and we're just going to put a simple loop. We're literally just going to bend it over and wrap a couple of times, and that's how we actually create the base of our tiara. Then I thread one bead on. I'll just show you with a couple, and then I'll move on to the next section.
That's lovely. And because you're using 2 strands of the wire, effectively, you're doubling up the...
You end up using 3.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because once you've gone all the way around one side, you then just cross it back over the top to create a crisscross effect.
So you're actually tripling the strength of the wire, aren't you? That's nice.
It's still mouldable to form around the head, but it's... Yeah. So to add the beads on, we're just going to pop our bead onto the bit that's the right length. And then with our extra long bit that would normally have attached to the rest of our wire, we're literally just going to take it over the bead and wrap it to secure. And then we'd add another bead, go over the top of the bead, wrap and secure.
Nice.
So that's how we create the side of our tiara.
Yeah.
As we can see here.
Blue Peter-esque.
One we did earlier.
I love it.
To start incorporating the roses, all I did here is each of our roses has now got 2 little loops on the inside of it.
Of course, from where you held it on the round nose pliers.
So we've instantly got somewhere where we can thread our rose on.
Lovely.
And you will find at some point on your rose, you've got a little coil that won't be quite as tight as some of the others. And all I did to secure it, I will find one, is go through the little coil behave. That isn't quite as tight.
Ah, yeah. Okay. And that helps to anchor it, presumably.
And that anchors your rose.
Oh, wow, it really does.
Brute force and ignorance. And then you're just going to do exactly the same as you've been doing with the beads. So you're going to put it on and wrap and secure. And you'd do that with all of your
Isn't that fantastic?
roses and then carry on with the colour pattern. Have I got time to show the little spriggy bit quickly?
I don't. Have we got time, sweetheart? We don't!
No. It's just literally making a coil, spreading it out and wrapping it around in between the roses.
I think that's fantastic. What a lovely, lovely couple of techniques you've shown us there. It's fascinating. Thank you so much for your text as well, asking to see the Wirework rose as well. And the whole kit, $18.95. I mean, that is this hairband is potentially a piece that you could sell for maybe 30, 40, 50 pounds. The whole kit is less than £19. It's just awesome, isn't it?
Yep. Not
Isn't
one
that
of those
stunning?
necklaces would I sell for less than £20.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, precisely. Stunning. You've made so much jewellery here. Thank you so much, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of jewellery. Again, allowing the jewellery to go so much further because, of course, you've got 100 findings, you've got the wire in there, and you've got such amazing strands as well. Stunning. Thank you so much. Lovely. Gorgeous. Right. Am I heading over here? We're going over here. How are you getting on with the challenge, Joe?
Yeah, not doing too badly.
Awesome.
May have almost finished my request.
Oh, goodness me. You're not going to believe it when you see what she's made. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell... No, I'm not telling you yet. Right, here we go. Now, a deal on findings. Crimp beads and jump rings. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver findings here. Now, precious metal, as I'm sure we're all aware, has shot up in price ever since the beginning of the credit crunch, the recession, which hit in, 2007, 2008. We want to carry on bringing you precious metal. Unfortunately for us here at Jewellery Maker, for us to be able to source precious metal and these kind of findings, it is costing us more and more and more month after month. Does that mean we're not going to bring them to you? No. Does it mean we're going to carry on bringing them to you? Yes. Does it mean that they're all going to go up in price? No. Does it mean our margins are going to be smaller? Yes. Does it mean this is still going to be an amazing deal? Yes, of course. You're going to be getting a pack of 20 yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver closed jump rings. Perfect for spacer beads. They're 7mm in diameter. Perfect for spacer beads. Absolutely ideal if you want to make your own chain. Just wonderful, because you can literally you can connect these together with maybe bits of wire. Maybe with eye pins as well, if you want to put maybe attach an eye pin to one side of the jump ring, with the gemstone on, and then maybe make another eye to go on the other side to connect the next jump ring together. Just lovely, lovely, lovely jump rings here. 20 of them in total. You're also going to be getting 40 yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver crimp beads as well. These are slightly longer. They're 3 by 2 millimeters in diameter. Like I said, they're all precious metal. So precious metal jump rings, precious metal crimp beads. Today, one great price for yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver. Today, this is your price. £7.95p. You're getting what I personally believe to be 2 of the most useful findings you will ever have with Jewellery Maker. And use this with your favourite gemstones. Use these with the gemstones that maybe are slightly more precious, maybe with pearls, maybe with emeralds, maybe with rubies, maybe with sunstone, maybe with something which has got a little bit more value for you perhaps. £7.95p for this stunning precious metal bundle. That is a total of 60 yellow gold plated 95 sterling silver findings for under £8. Now that's amazing, isn't it? It really is tremendous to be able to bring you 60 findings, all of them precious metal, for under £8. Well done. And if you were lucky enough to go to maybe the Hobbycraft show at the NEC over the weekend, could you get findings for making jewellery? Yeah. Precious metal ones? Yeah, possibly. And what kind of price were they? Were you paying over £10 for precious metal findings? There are 60 in this pack for under £8. For under £8, which is just amazing. It's a great deal. There is a difference, isn't there, Jo, when it comes to using precious metal findings?
Oh, definitely. And people look at you differently as well when you say that you've got sterling silver or gold-plated sterling silver.
Definitely.
They look at you like a jeweller.
Do you know what? Yeah, there is definitely that difference.
Yeah.
They are bound to take you more seriously. Your jewellery can look more professional as well. Not only that, but you can advertise the fact that you're using precious metal findings. Advertise it to the hilt. Tell everyone that you know. I only use precious metal findings. If you want to use plated base metal findings, then fine, go for it. But if you are somebody out there who is a purist who only wants to use precious metal findings, don't hide the fact. Advertise the fact. Love it. Right, next. Ah, brilliant. Now, we have also given this amazing bundle to our lovely guest designer today, to Jo, to challenge her with as well, okay? We gave her genuine gemstones as part of her first part of her challenge, and we're also, we gave it to her a little bit earlier on today, have given her this bundle. Oh my word. The wire jig, the Jewellery Maker wire jig. Now, this is fantastic if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, brand new to Wirework. Absolutely superb because it allows you to make the most incredible designs. I've got a little template here of where you just simply place the pegs, which you get in this pack, into this jig. And you wrap your wire around the pegs and you get designs like this beautiful floral design. You can create your own designs. You can see all the pegs in there. There's a little pack of them as well. You also get wire in with this jig as well. You can create the most beautiful designs. There's there's an example of wire jig work just here as well. Lovely loops, beautiful teardrop shapes as well that you can create using your Wirework jig. So if you are somebody who wants to start off with Wirework but you're not very confident with Wirework and you want basically a template to work with, this is perfect for you. We've also thrown something else into this amazing deal, and it is a spool of 100 metres. 100 metres of 1 millimetre gauge rose gold coloured copper wire. This is my favourite spool of wire. Absolutely 100%. 1 millimetre gauge rose gold coloured copper wire. Now, there are certain gauges of wire, certain spools of wire that we order in week after week after week after week after week. That's not to say that we get orders and deliveries of this wire week on week and week and week and week, because that doesn't happen at all, unfortunately. I wish it did, but it doesn't. When we get wire in the building, and as soon as we bring it to you on a live show, it sells out just like that. This spool of wire here, 100 metres of 1 millimetre gauge rose gold coloured copper wire, should be close to £30. It should be £27.95 just for the wire on its own. Should be. It's a lot of wire you're getting here, 100 metres in total. And you don't have to be too precious over the wire. You can get really creative with it because you've got 100 metres, not 10 metres, 100 metres. Now, £27.95 just for the wire on its own, I think that's great. You've then, of course, got to take into consideration the jig. It's a fantastic template to use if you're a beginner, a jewellery maker. Today, your wire and your jig is one great price. Today, you are going to get the jig and then some for free. Here's your deal. £21.95. That's for 100 metres of wire that should be £27.95, and the jig as well. That's not only giving you the jig for free, that's giving you the jig and then a little bit extra for free. Tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. Now, Joe, I know that you are one of our wirework experts and you don't necessarily use the jig all the time, but if you're brand new to wirework, I can totally understand the attraction to using the jig. It must be a massive time-saving tool.
Yeah, it'd be very good also for people with wrist problems.
Ah,
because you don't have to do a lot of tension with your wrist. You can just take your time, ease the wire around the pegs and do it that way.
Ah, fantastic. And it also gives you a definite uniform shape as well.
Yes, it does.
A definite uniform shape, a definite uniform design as well. If you wanted to make maybe earrings, or you wanted to make maybe your own earring findings perhaps, or any kind of findings, your own jump rings, it's great to be able to use your jig. If you've got your round nose pliers, you can use those, no problem at all. But how do you know that you're using the same, you're using your round nose pliers in exactly the same way? How do you know it's going to be exactly a uniform shape? If you use the jig, and you use the pegs, which are a uniform size, you're guaranteed it's going to be a uniform size, uniform shape, which is wonderful. You've got different size pegs in here as well. In fact, I've got a little picture here of the jig in use. You can see how the wire is just bending around the different pegs which you get here, which are the larger pegs. You also get much, much, much smaller ones as well, which is great. £21.95, brilliant. Now, you might be sitting at home thinking, do you know what, that is a great deal, but do you know what, I bet they had a better deal on at the NEC. Do you know what? We didn't. We had a great deal on wire. We had a great deal where you could get spools of wire for a massively reduced price. But some of those spools of wire, some of them there'd been wire taken off them. Some of them weren't £21.95. And certainly, I don't think we brought you a deal where you get 100 metres, guaranteed 100 metres of 1 mil gauge rose gold coloured copper wire and the jig for under £22. That is a tremendous deal. Now, we started off with less than 100 of these. We've now got less than 50 available. They are flying out the door. And we've given this to Jo as part of her challenge as well. Are you enjoying working with the wire?
Yes.
Like a duck to water.
It's a silly question, really.
I know. You just love it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? What do you think about the quality of this wire compared to other wires which you might have used in the past? Have you used any other wire?
Yes. Yeah. I've travelled around a bit.
Done a bit of shopping around. and what's the difference between other wire and this one? I mean, be honest. If you found better wire elsewhere, feel free to say.
It's completely different to sterling.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's with sterling you tend to go with soft or half hard, depending on what you're working with. This tends to be more like soft.
Ah.
And it doesn't warm up quite as easily as sterling.
Okay.
That's what I tend to use more of. But for strength, structure, it moves absolutely fine. It does take a little bit more work occasionally, but I think that's purely because of the copper base. Copper does take a little bit, same with your copper clay. It will take longer to work hard and then move
to warm up
and manipulate easier.
Yeah.
The 0.4, 0.2, they're absolutely brilliant for doing your tiara techniques and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen what I can do with the 0.6.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do anything with it.
That's stunning, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much. I'm really, really grateful that you were really honest there, because when you do have wire like this, it's important to know that what you're working with is a quality wire. Actually, what Joe mentioned there was actually this takes a little bit longer to kind of warm up. Arguably, maybe it's even stronger than maybe using some of the sterling silver wire. That, I think, can only ever be a bonus if you're brand new to wire work, because it means that there's hopefully less room for error, less margin for error there. $21.95. This should be $27.95 just for the wire. It's $21.95 for the wire and the jig today. Tremendous. Now, like I said, this deal's only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning or until stocks last, so do get it in your basket as quickly as you can. Even if you've never worked with wire before, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is just wonderful. Now, is it this one here? Right, we are going to have to physically restrain Joe. Stay over there. Don't even think about coming. No, stay over there. You're like Ninja Cat. Have you seen that on YouTube? Have you seen Ninja Cat? It's one of the funniest clips on YouTube. Make sure you go onto YouTube. Right. You can all see your arm. Go back to your own desk. No, look at this. Get back. Get back. I need something. I need like a cattle prod or something here, don't I? Please don't use cattle prods on anyone, including cows, because they're really cute little daisies. Right. I love cows. I think they're beautiful. Will you stay over there? Yes.
If I have to.
You're going to have to, otherwise you won't be asked back.
Just mean.
I should be nice to her, really. She's making me something today for a challenge. It's amazing. You're going to love it. Right, okay. We've only got about 100 of these. It is going to sell out. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. These are big. They're button pearls. 8 by 5 meters in diameter. I love button pearls. They look like buttons. They're beautiful. They're so cute. Beautiful little button pearls here, which just look so adorable. They're like little squashed rounds, basically. They're like rondelles. Stunning, stunning quality. Button pearls are one of my favourite shapes of pearls. You can get baroque pearls, potato pearls, keishi pearls, biwa pearls. But if you can imagine, next to each other, they sit beautifully, don't they? I mean, you can see that from here. They sit really well together, but they also work really well with your wire work. And I think stacked up together, they just look gorgeous. Stunning, aren't they? And because they're slightly more squished, you get more in the strand, which is great. Now, we've also got, these look like keishi pearls, but they're not. They're described as drop style pearls. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. These are approximately 7 by 4 millimeters in diameter. It's like a deflated pearl. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Really gorgeous, irregular size and shape. Just stunning. And again, you're getting even more on this strand because, of course, these are kind of top drilled, fairly top drilled anyway. Because you're going to be getting lots of irregular surfaces on these pearls, that means you've got arguably even more surface area, which is going to give you even more pearlescence, even more quality, even more shine, which is great. Think about a biwa pearl, the mutant of the pearl world, which gives you loads and loads and loads of high quality pearlescence because of all those nooks and crannies and because of the irregular kind of bumpy surface that you get. That's what you're going to be getting here. Awesome. Now, here it is. Who'd have thought a strand of pearls like this could cause so much excitement, but it can. I just love it. Look at this. It is such a sweet strand. Is it this strand that's doing it for you, Joe?
No.
Oh, I've upset her.
Not looking.
Oh, I've upset her. These are about 2.5. Oh, look at that face. Moody teenager, hair in front of face. You can't keep it up forever, Joe.
No, I can't.
No, exactly. These are around about 2.5 by 1 millimeter in dimension. First of all, can you imagine how difficult it must have been to drill each one of these pearls? I can't even, that is something which is making my brain short circuit. I can't even begin to imagine how difficult it must have been to drill these pearls. I want this necklace. Oh my word.
That's
We've
really
got
cute.
jewellery. Look at that. How beautiful is this? This has been made with wire, Joe. Must be 0.25mm gauge wire and a beautiful little bracelet. Oh my word. Whoever's made this has clearly relished every... It's a little bracelet. Oh my word. Right, we're going to have to bring the person on screen. I've got loads of you there on the phones. Here's your deal. Right. Right. The code for this is MMGC38.
I'm not looking.
Do you know what the worst thing is? We've got these new TV screens in the studio, which now means that Jo can actually see this screen up there. She can see the price we've just taken. Does that face look impressed, or does it look generally a not? Look at that.
I'm not looking.
She's not even looking. 40. That Jo is pulling the same face that a woman in the doctor's waiting room pulled yesterday after her son, after the 5th time of asking him to get off the chair because he was standing on the chair. After the 5th time of asking, that was her face. Same face as Jo's.
Thanks, Carol.
That kind of, I'm exhausted, I'm annoyed, and I know I'm in a public place, but I could really tear my hair out right now. She's actually fainted, look. She's gone. She's got, oh, there she is. $14.95. An amazing deal. Oh, wow. What a beautiful bundle. Oh, that is just awesome. I really love this necklace. I want this necklace. I wonder who made that. Just...
It'd go very well with your dress.
Do you reckon?
I think you should try it on.
I think I should try it on and forget to take it off. My mum did that with a handbag once in a shop. Dreadful. She was trying handbags on in a shop. I think I've told her this story before. My mum isn't a criminal, by the way. She's just done a couple of things which are really quite funny. She was trying handbags on in a shop and left one on her shoulder and walked out the shop, got back to the car with it and realised it wasn't her handbag and took it back to the shop, obviously, but goodness me. Went to... sorry, where are we going next, Livy? She also went into a cafe, you know, that French cafe? The red cafe, Gavarage, and she had a hot chocolate which is served in a massive cup. Hot chocolate, nom, 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 nom. Oh, yummy, this is really delicious. Just went on her own to have a hot chocolate, went into Marks and Spencer's, other shops are available, trying things on, and everyone was looking at her really weirdly, like with like a half smile, like you're a bit weird. It wasn't until she tried something on in the shop, looked in the mirror, she had a hot chocolate mark going all the way up here from the cup. My mother. Yeah, she looked like the Joker. God, love her. Love her. Love her. Right. Green Aventurine. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Brand new strand. It's a brand new strand. Ooh, take it over, Joe.
No. I'm not well. If I start singing now,
don't give me I'm not
my voice.
Well.
I'd normally jump at the opportunity to sing, but I really will lose my voice.
There's no other guest designer. I don't know any guest designer actually who will sing.
Oh, we
made Mark sing the other week. We made Mark sing the other week. Sounded like an angel. Oh. He's going to sing on the last show that I have with Mark before I go away and have Gherkin. We're going to have a Kylie and Jason tribute show. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Right. Green Aventurine. Might have to take it down a few octaves. He's got such a low voice, doesn't he? Maybe we should make him play Kylie and I could be Jason. I could sport a mullet.
Kylie's actually quite low with some songs she does.
Is she?
Yep.
I'm going to use that then the next time I want him to do, when I get him to do the show.
Where the wild roses grow, it's really low.
It is.
It's quite depressing. But...
Right, here we go. So, Green Aventurine, faceted rectangles. Got Ollie singing in my ear now. Beautiful checkerboard faceted rectangles here. Absolutely gorgeous. Would this go really well with the orange aventurine we had earlier on? Yeah. Would, wouldn't it? Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Would this go with the pearls that we just did? Yes. Dropping salt into the wound. Oh. Sorry, Joe. Sold out now, the pearl bundle. fuming. She's fuming. Beautiful green aventurine strand here. It's brand new, gorgeous translucent quality. And if you look closely at aventurine, you might notice a little bit of a sparkle, which is called aventurescence, which is awesome. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. We're going to take this nice and low for you today. Brand new strand of aventurine. Here's your deal. Woo! £6.95p. Oh yeah. Do you know what this green reminds me of actually? With our Swelligant that we're going to be bringing you after the break, it brings you a lovely verdigris. It can bring you a lovely verdigris quality, which is like when you get aged and slightly when you get aged copper and you get aged bronze, you know that gorgeous green quality that you get over the top of them, which just looks so beautiful. It's that kind of green, isn't it? It's like an aged copper or an aged bronze green. It's just lovely. This with the rose gold coloured copper wire that we bought you earlier on would look absolutely stunning. It really, really would. This with anything which is kind of coppery coloured or rose gold coloured, gorgeous. £6.95 for this strand. If you do want to multi-buy this, speak to the call centre or live. Now, coming up, we're going to be drawing the Wall of Fame. We're drawing the Wall of Fame in a couple of seconds, which is going to be absolutely tremendous. We're going to be drawing the winner and the runner-up of the Wall of Fame. Don't go anywhere. It's all coming up in just a couple of seconds. We're back. Do you want to go first, Lovey?
Yep, I've got 854. Oh.
Which one is that meant to be? I think it's that. Is that?
Is it from no one?
This is good television.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody has written an essay. Shall I go first?
I think you'd best,
I'll probably
so
go
I
first.
can actually read this.
Goodness me, it's a thesis. Number 854 here, feathers. I love it. It's been sent in from, I don't know, somebody Blair. Venetia, what a lovely name. It says, hi, Jewellery Maker. Below is a picture of my first hair vine that I've made using abalone pearls on 0.4mm gauge pink wire, all from Jewellery Maker, and the feathers I got from a local art shop. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you didn't pull them off a bird. It says, I got my inspiration from the Art Deco period. Hope you're all well, despite the unseasonal weather, and recovered from all the hard work you put in at the NEC. Hope I win, because I've got no money left. Thank you very much. Gorgeous, and best of luck to you, my darling. Can you summarise that at all?
Possibly. Right.
854.
854. This is from Sandra Bandari?
Sandra Bandari from Berkshire.
Hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. Please find attached my first ever entry to the Wall of Fame. I've been watching since December 2011 and been a customer ever since then. It's my first ever... made this double bracelet from aquamarine nuggets, apatite small nuggets and cultured freshwater pearl drops, gold-plated sterling silver toggle clasp and jump rings, all from JM. This bracelet was for my best friend for her birthday, as her birth sign is aquamarine and she loves apatite and pearls.
Oh,
the initials are for her husband and daughters.
That's nice. It is an essay that you've written here, darling. We're not going to be able to read all of it, I'm afraid. She says, the guest designers make it all look so easy, but when you first start making links and trying to attach things, it's a labour of love till you get lots of practice. I agree with what you're saying, Lovey. Unfortunately, we can't read everything out. Your email is massively long, but thank you so much for writing it, though, Lovey.
Thank you.
I've got number 853 here, plus that. Number 853, this is from Karen Booth in Lanarkshire. Says, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's only my second entry. I received Tiger's Eye twisted rectangles last week and couldn't wait to use them. The findings are from my Jewellery Maker stash. I love the crazy shows and the lush goodies. Keep them coming, especially if I win this week. And that's from Karen. Thanks, Karen. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that's better. 855. This is from Vincenza. Oh, I recognise that name. Hi everyone, this is this week's entry. Aqua Lava, Rock, Amazonite, Rice Beads and Agate, all from JM. I thought this would be lovely to wear in the summer with a plain t-shirt. Do you think the summer will ever come? When are you going to get more Lava Rock? I can't live without it.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's so nice and light. definitely. Hopefully summer's going to arrive. This one's from Tracy in Mansfield, number 856. Sorry, we are speeding through these. It says, a good day to all jewellery makers, and that extends beyond the scenes to the guys and girls who without them we wouldn't get our daily fix of fun, laughter and mega deals. Beautiful piece here that Tracy's made here. She's done some macrame made from the red beading wire, which is really impressive. Pink pearls, pink crystals and 925 stunning silver clasp. And that's from Tracy in Mansfield. Thank you so much, darling. So thank you for filling my days. No problem at all, lovey. Right. First of all, would you like to draw the... in fact, I'll draw the runner-up, you draw the winner. So I'm going to draw Vane. £50 credit to your Jewellery Maker account. It is number 891, yellow number 891. We'll find out who that is. Congratulations, you've won £50 credit to your Jewellery Maker account. Would you like to draw the winner?
First
Come on, Jane. Here we go. Just the one. This is Wembley.
884.
Number 884, you've won £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. We'll find out your names in just a few seconds and we will credit your Jewellery Maker accounts with £50 and £100, which is just wonderful. Coming up after the break, brand new bundles, brand new strands, Swelligant, challenge. We've got one of the most exciting pieces of challenge jewellery I've ever seen in my life. And I love you very much. It's coming up. We've got Sunstone coming up after the break as well, which is going to be absolutely tremendous. Don't forget, add everything to your order that you can. It's one P&P of £2.95 all day today, which is wonderful, especially the early bird special, which was for £9.95. You got all of those incredible deals. We've still got loads and loads and loads more still coming up, including kits, strands, bundles. Don't go anywhere. It's all coming up in a couple of minutes.
So exactly what do you reckon we need to do?
We need to have a look at this part.
Yeah.
What about this part though?
No, but I think that that's fine, you know. I think that we've got something going on there that'll be fine.
Yeah, I have to agree.
There's definitely something in the hair.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker. Are you looking to create bespoke bridal jewellery? Then come and join guest designer Sheila on our bridal workshop. Sheila will guide you through how to design stunning accessories, including techniques using headbands, hair combs and tiaras. The full course includes a selection of hair combs and headbands, a selection of findings and wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a trip to our gemstone museum. All of this for just £6.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
Join guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wirework. This DVD includes a bubble necklace, a heart-shaped pendant, the leaf technique and a butterfly pendant. Advance your designs and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
It's always going to be a great day on Jewellery Maker when we have a strand of gemstones like this. It's always going to be a fantastic day for everyone. Do you know when you see, how can I put this? You know when you see a strand of gemstones, or you see, no, actually, no, a good example, a really good example. You know when you walk into a shop and you see a jacket that has been made out of fabric, and it's a beautiful jacket and you can appreciate it's a great design, and you try it on and you just think, oh, there's just something not right about it. I really like the cut of it, you know, I like the design of it, but there's something just not right about it. And then you see a similar kind of design made out of beautiful fabric, and it's been tailored beautifully and it just hangs wonderfully. The similar thing can be said about gemstones. When you have a strand of gemstones that's been faceted really, really beautifully, and the strand, yeah, you can appreciate it as a really awesome strand. And when you see a strand of the same gemstone, but it's been faceted by somebody who really understands the quality, who really understands what they're working with, who understands how to get the very most out of it, and it just looks like $1 million. That's what we're looking at here. This strand of Sunstone is a Gems of Distinction strand. And when you look at a strand of Sunstone like this, it helps you appreciate the natural wonder of this, doesn't it? Because look at it, you've got Sunstone, which is a member of the feldspar family. Not known for its clarity, not known for its sparkle, known for its shiller, known for its kind of white glow which comes out of it, but not necessarily a gemstone which you would see faceted lots and lots and lots. But look what can be achieved with this gemstone. You've not only got amazing quality Sunstone, but it's been faceted by lapidarists who are experts in their field. They've looked at this gemstone, they've seen the potential, they've said, right, okay, not only have we got Sunstone here, which has got loads of shiller, but we've got Sunstone here with moments of extreme clarity. Let's make the most of that. Let's facet this gemstone as much as we can. And you get an inner sparkle. It's like there are gold flecks, like there's gold leaf inside some of these gems. It's the sparkliest Sunstone, isn't it? And it's all because it's been faceted by hand by lapidarists who are experts in their field. They are trained experts. Now, every single one of these Sunstones is unique. Every single one exudes different qualities, different amounts of transparency and shiller and sparkle and glitter. It's all hand faceted though. Each one of these gems could have taken between, what, 8 and 15 minutes to facet each one. You've got a strand here of beautifully, expertly hand-faceted, hand-selected Sunstones here. And then we go and give you a price point like this. Gems of Distinction. Your deal for hand-faceted, hand-selected Sunstone. And like I say, this has been faceted by experts because look at what the faceting releases from the gem. Look at the clarity, the sparkle, the glitter, the quality. Yes, of course you're going to be getting shiller. You'd expect to get shiller from great quality Sunstone, but I wouldn't expect to get clarity. I wouldn't expect to get that inner texture. I certainly wouldn't expect to get that inner crackle. But that's exactly what you're getting from this because it's been faceted by experts. It's an amazing strand. With the green aventurine that we bought you earlier on, tremendous. Call us now on our free phone number or get involved on our website jewellerymaker.com. Under £13 for a hand-faceted beauty. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines, tremendous. Now, we've now got a strand of another member of the feldspar family coming up. It's Moonstone, and it's coming up now. Now, this is a member of the feldspar, like Sunstone. These are wheels of Moonstone that you're going to be getting here. Now, one thing that struck me about Moonstone recently on Jewellery Maker is that we've been able to bring you quite a lot of Moonstone, which has been absolutely wonderful. What kind of prices have you seen for moonstone? Well, depending on whether it's a gems of distinction and strands or not, if it's gems of distinction, it could really be anything from kind of, you know, it could be $17.95, $18.95, $21.95, $24.95. If it's not gems of distinction, what about between 12 and 14 pounds maybe? Okay. 55 carats of rainbow moonstone graduated irregular wheels here. Really, really lovely strands. You're getting clarity, yeah. You are also going to be getting loads and loads of schiller as well. Blue schiller, peach schiller, green schiller, yellow schiller, pink schiller. All of those gorgeous rainbow qualities that rainbow moonstone should be bringing you. You're getting everything that rainbow moonstone should be bringing you, and a ridiculous price point, because I don't know anywhere else in the world that can bring you a moonstone strand like this, of 55 carats, with this quality, with this schiller, for a price point like this. Take a look at your deal. You've got to get it in your basket, because this is one of the lowest prices I've ever seen for rainbow moonstone coins. Rainbow moonstone wheels like this. $7.95. It's tremendous. Now, if you came in to get that beautiful pearl bundle earlier on, you're going to want to get this, aren't you? Absolutely 100%. Add moonstone to any of your bridal pieces, any of your tiaras, any of your hair slides, and it's just going to look absolutely tremendous. You can definitely use this with your bridal pieces, can't you, Jo?
Definitely.
Yeah, it adds so much to your tiara work and to hair slides, doesn't it?
And you get that little bit of magic for the special day as well.
Yeah.
Because it's very much like labradorite, sunstone, moonstone, labradorite. They've all got magical properties with the look of them.
Yeah, stunning.
You wouldn't expect to see a natural stone.
No.
That can create a rainbow.
Yeah. It's wonderful, isn't it?
It is. It's such a beautiful stone.
Yeah, it's awesome, and $7.95 as well. It's worth just trying it out, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Even if you just use even if you're just getting this home just to use your 30-day money back guarantee to see whether you like it or not. If you don't, send it back. If you're satisfied and dissatisfied at all, just send it back. We'll give you your money back. $7.95 though. I can see. Goodness me, I can guarantee that this kind of quality, this kind of carat weight, this kind of quality, this kind of schiller, I doubt you're going to find a better deal anywhere else. It's amazing. It's tremendous. Woo! Now, do we have the winners and the runner-up of the Wall of Fame, please, Libby? So the runner-up for the Wall of Fame this week is Dorothy Cooper. You've won £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Well done, Dorothy. And the winner is Sharon from Surrey. Well done to you, my darling. You've won £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Well done, ladies. Awesome. Now, Ollie, would you mind passing me those two necklaces, please, lovey? Just sit here. There's Ollie, my glamorous assistant. We launched just a couple of months ago a really exciting range. A really exciting range of products. This range of products has taken months to collate, months to organise, but we finally got it a couple of months ago, and oh my word, it is beautiful. Originally launched on the Late Show because we just didn't have the stock quantity available. Originally launched on the Late Show, it was one of the biggest successful launches that we've ever had on the Late Show. It was amazingly successful. Swelligant is a way of coating polymer clay, or pretty much any surface, to be honest, with a liquid, and that liquid will give the effect of metal. It will add the effect of metal. So what looks like a metal clay pendant here and here is actually polymer clay, and Debbie has added the Swelligant liquid to these pieces. Now, you can see actually in this piece here how she's applied it to the polymer clay, and I think that might be resin in the centre, and jewel enamel, and she's verdigreed this chain, which is the chain from our kits, the regular chain, the plated chain, and she's verdigreed the bottom, this gorgeous Tiffany green colour. Now, we launched it on the Late Show. It's sold out. The last time I brought this to you was about 33 days ago, I think we worked out, and we only had 49 packs. It's sold out. Today, we've got it back in stock, but it will sell out, okay? it will sell out. This is a way of giving the effect of metal to pretty much anything. You can use it on pretty much anything. You can use it, now let's just have a quick look. It says this metal coating can be applied to all surfaces, including polymer clay, wood, ceramic, concrete, foam, metal and resin. It's very durable, outdoor safe, non-toxic and non-hazardous. Well, it's got my vote already. You can really apply it to pretty much anything. You're getting your Swelligant bronze coating. Okay. You're getting your Swelligant iron coating. You're getting your Swelligant patina Tiffany green rust. So that is the green which you can see on this pendant here. That's the green you can see on this pendant here. It's the green you can see on here. It's beautiful. It looks like oxidized bronze and copper, doesn't it? It's just beautiful. You know, like those old weather vanes that you see, which are just, oh, they're beautiful. And you know, normally you have to wait for many years to get this kind of effect. You're applying this and it works so quickly. We're talking relatively instant. You're also going to be getting a dye oxide for your charcoal black. This dye is used to add colour to any metal or items covered with metal coatings. It is transparent and may be mixed with any of the transparent dyes and patinas. So it can be mixed with the patina here, the Tiffany green. You're also going to be getting your your patina darkening as well. This is also wonderful on any metals and metal coatings, darkening the patina for aging and darkening of all metals, and again durable and outdoor safe. These are non-hazardous, non-toxic, outdoor safe, durable coatings. You can get effects which would take you so much brute force to achieve in any other way. With this, it's taking a matter of seconds, and the effects are beautiful. Normally, and like I say, when I brought you Swelligant just over a month ago, I think I bought you two of the metal qualities and one of the 2-ounce bottles, and that deal was $19.95. I can't remember which metals it was, but it was basically 2 of the large ones, 1 of the small ones, and that was $19.95. Today, I'm offering you 1, 2, 3, 4 of the large ones, 1 of the smaller ones, and today, this is your deal. It's the same price, $19.95. Now, of all of the launches we have brought to you over the last few months, whether it's Kumihimo, whether it's the Lazy Daisy, whether it's the anodized aluminium, this has got to be right up there with one of the most successful launches. Unfortunately, when we first launched it, we only had a few hundred available. They all sold out, which was absolutely wonderful. When I brought it to you a month ago, we only had about 40 of them. They all sold out. Today, we've got these back in stock, and I'm offering you an even larger bundle for the same launch price. This is incredible. You've got to add this to your order. It is a free phone number, don't forget, from a BT landline, or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. You can achieve so much quality here, so many beautiful effects, and for such an amazingly low price as well. And if you want to go to our YouTube channel and type in Swelligant demonstration, you will be able to see demonstrations, recorded demonstrations of how to use all of these. They do come with instructions on the back. It is so unbelievably simple. It's literally clean the surface, use a sponge or a brush to dab the metal coating onto the surface, allow the coating to dry, and then add a second layer. And then you add the patinas and transparent layers. Is it? It's literally like watercolor paint. It's so simple, it's so easy. $19.95. Like I say, this is the biggest Swelligant bundle I've ever bought you, and it's the same price as the original one that I bought you. The code is QHGC67. $19.95. It is a tremendously low deal, a tremendously amazing deal, and something which can take your jewelry up 5 or 6 different levels. And if you use lots of polymer clay, but you want to give it that metal clay look, it's exactly what we've done here, exactly what Debbie's done here. It really is awesome, isn't it? It really is a wonderful, wonderful deal. Just gorgeous, well done. So do stock up, do get it as part of your order. Add it onto your order. You can get the most amazing effects using this incredible, incredible medium. Awesome. Well done. Now, Joe, has this inspired you to maybe try out the try out Swelligant because it is so simple to use, it's so easy, and the effects are amazing.
I tried to get it on the first launch and it wasn't in stock. I tried to order
really?
it.
Well, there you go. So you're one of the many people, but it's sold out by the time you found out.
Yeah, I want to get it for patinaing wire and things like that.
Ah, nice. So what kind of projects would you use that in then?
I was just going to have a play. I was thinking about making wire sculpture pendants, and instead of using oxidised patinas, I was going to try it with the Swelligant.
What strikes me about this is the fact that it is so durable. And you're looking at products here which are relatively non-hazardous and non-toxic as well. I can imagine some of the ones that you use are really quite corrosive and quite aggressive.
They can
and
be,
quite toxic. This is a much safer material to use, isn't it?
Yeah. Although make sure you're wearing gloves.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
I think Debbie recommended double gloving.
Yeah. I mean, do double glove, but you're looking at something which is outdoors safe, which is very durable as well. Under £20 for everything here in this bundle. It's absolutely tremendous, isn't it? It's just awesome. I love that. That's wonderful. Now, moving on, we're going to give you a bit of a recap. Recap. I love Swelligant. I want to have a go at Swelligant. Think of all the things you could Swelligant. Swelligant wood. How amazing is that going to look? You can make wood look like metal. Awesome. Now, the early bird. Where are you? There you are. Now, the early bird that we bought you today was amazing. It was great for you to get involved with. If you are brand new to Jewellery Maker, don't forget, come in and get any of our kits today. Have a go with them. You only really need to add gemstones and findings onto this early bird special. It is awesome. Let's start off. Right, you're going to be getting, and this is what we bought you right at the beginning of the show. There are still some of these available. Not very many, though. Beading thread, monofilament, and elastic. So your basic threading pack, your essential threading pack. There you go. At least 14 coils of memory wire. There they are. Great for making bracelets, earrings, decorations out of. Pop those there. You're also going to be getting your small toolkit, which is an essential, which I use, pretty much all of our guest designers use. You get 3 sets of pliers in here. You get your snip, you get your tweezers, you get your bead reamer, you get your box as well. This is normally £9.95 on its own, this toolkit. You're also going to be getting your jig, your Wirework jig. Fantastic, which is great to use as a template if you're just starting off with Wirework. You also get some wire with that as well, which is brilliant. And you also get 2 hour-long DVDs, Beading Basics, which is our first, it's our Beading Basics DVD. It's one of the first DVDs we ever launched. And our Beading Projects DVD as well, which is edition 1. Now, your toolkit on its own should be £9.95 on its own. Today, 2 hours worth of DVDs, your jig, your memory wire, your threading pack, and your small toolkit should be costing you over £44 for everything here. But today, we brought you a really special deal. Everything here for the same price as the small toolkit. £9.95. Now, we started off with hundreds of these, and hundreds of them have gone. 250 have already been allocated. If you do want to add this onto your order, get it, add it to your order. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website there. If this is the first time you've ever used Jewellery Maker, if this is the first time you've ever watched Jewellery Maker, don't forget, also free with your first order, you're getting a free tutorial DVD, a free tutorial booklet, a workshop and tutorial booklet, all of this free with your first order. So if this is part of your first order, you're not actually going to get 2 DVDs, you're actually going to get 3. So you get all of this free with your first order, tutorial booklet, tutorial DVD, and your workshop and tutorial booklet as well. This is free with your first order, okay? Help you learn a little bit more about Jewellery Maker, how we work on Jewellery Maker, the kind of techniques you can learn watching these DVDs. They're hour-long DVDs. You can use your 30-day money-back guarantee. Even if you want to get this home, watch the DVD. If you decide it's not for you, send it all back to us. We will give you your money back. That's a saving of over £22 on this bundle. £9.95. It is just tremendous, isn't it? Well done. Great deal there. So that's a bit of a recap there. So if you do want to add that to your order, and if you want to multi-buy this as well, brilliant, go for it. If you want to get 3 or 4 or 5 of these, you can never have too many tools, too many jigs, too many DVDs. And you know what? If you've got all the DVDs, when you get it all home, either give them away or you can sell them on if you want. Do whatever you want with them. Once they're yours, they're yours. Gorgeous. Right now, I've got a shell bundle. I put this one together. I love this one. Oh my word! Ooh! Isn't that amazing shell. Hang on a minute. Whoa. Okay, so blue dyed shell. Look at these nuggets. Nuggety nuggets. Blue shell irregular squares. Giraffe print shell loops. I love giraffes. Animal prints are everywhere at the minute, whether it's in jackets, trousers, jumpers, or in jewellery. And then, look at this, printed shell. Can I be really honest with you? I put this strand in this bundle because I was curious. I thought, white, black, and orange spot shell. That sounds interesting. I'll put it in this bundle. But I didn't put just one strand of it in. I put 3 strands of this shell in. It's awesome. Thank goodness it's beautiful. Otherwise, we'd be in a load of trouble. It does look like a multicolour leopard print strand of shell, doesn't it? With your giraffe print, with your shell. We've got some beautiful jewellery that's been made from this. There's 5 strands in this, which is tremendous. Look at the jewellery that's been made. Gorgeous giraffe print necklace there. This is a great way of getting print into your wardrobe, especially if you don't necessarily want to wear leopard. You know, it's a great way of getting print into your wardrobe. Look at that beautiful necklace there. Isn't that gorgeous? Using the shell and the blue shell and the white, black, and orange spot shell. Gorgeous. Now, 5 strands. You'd obviously appreciate that this is definitely going to be a much, much, much more considered price for a bundle. There's 5 strands of gemstones here. Now, today, 5 strands of shell are yours for this price here. $14.95. 5 strands of shell for under 50. Are you having a laugh? It's amazing. $14.95 for 5 strands of shell. Look at the physical amount of gemstones you're getting there. That is amazing. Isn't that incredible? Call us now or get involved on our website there. Now, we started off with less than 40 of these. We've got even less now. Half the quantity's already sold out, which is just tremendous. I'm so glad this shell's awesome. Isn't it lovely? Yeah, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Well done. Under £15 for 5 strands of shell. Perfect for beach jewellery. Great for summer jewellery as well, because if you are going to be wearing pieces to the beach, you know, shell is obviously going to fit in beautifully. And also, shell's nice and light as well. So if you wanted to make maybe a multi-strand necklace or a multi-strand bracelet, but you didn't want it to weigh a ton, perfect. Shell is really, really nice and lightweight as well. Well done. Code is BYGC20. Do add this to your order. $14.95 for 5 strands of shell, which is just amazing. Well done. Gorgeous. Now, amazing. Think you're amazing, just the way you are. Is that Bruno Mars? It is Bruno Mars, isn't it? Is it me, or is Bruno Mars quite attractive?
He's lovely.
Isn't he lovely, Ollie?
What's really wrong is hearing Ed from here.
Yeah.
I know, Ed, the foghorn. Ed, what did you just say, Libby?
I've got a man crush on Bruno Mars.
You've got a man crush on Bruno Mars.
He's a bit cool, isn't he?
He is awesome, isn't he?
I'm almost as excited as I am about these new strands, Carol, that have just arrived in the building. Look at me, I'm crafting. Craftily taking the tags off these brand new strands.
Oh.
Amber. That's right, I said it. Get off. Get off while they're prepped, woman.
I don't believe you. I think I need to inspect them.
Amber. We've got amber in the building. Serious.
I've never been more serious about anything in my life.
We've only bought you amber like once before on Jewellery Maker, bags for life. And no, I was born with them. I can't get rid of them. Oh no. I just look tired all the time. Never mind. Never mind. It's what Make Your Biz for. Yes, you're quite right. You're quite right, Brian. Now, I've got a limited... Is my voice starting to go? Better not be. You just stay where you are, mate. I've got a kit here called Precious Prehnite. Now, Ollie, difficult trick question here. Precious Prehnite. What gemstone would you expect to see in this kit? Think.
Prehnite?
Bit of Prehnite. You're right. A bit of Prehnite. Yeah. Can't believe we've got amber. Right, Precious Prehnite. Here we go. So, Prehnite faceted rounds. Prehnite nuggets. Prehnite cubes. Hello, baby. 3 strands of Prehnite. This is like spring chickens. It's beautiful, isn't it? Springtime Prehnite. Absolutely gorgeous. You're then going to be getting monofilament beading thread elastic. And you are also getting 100 yellow gold plated copper findings. Right, I'm looking at this thinking, okay, there is no way on earth that this can go low, that this can go as low as any of the kits that we brought you today, because Prehnite is not a cheap gemstone for us to get hold of. It's not inexpensive at all. And there's 3 strands of them here. That's amazing. The code is BJGC31. Guess the price, you say? Okay, well, what we had today, we've had $19.95, $21.95. I'm going to say $24.95 for this. It can't be any lower. It can't be any lower than that. That's Prehnite. Yes, I'd like to see the price. Do you know, she lures me into this kind of web of guess the price, Carol. £24.95, I guess. £17.95p. This is Prehnite. This is your ultimate spring gem. This is... Do you know what, Laura? That's a really good point. The findings on their own are £7.95. We make no secret of that. If we give you a findings deal, 9 out of 10 times, it's £7.95, yeah? Or if you're going to be making a saving, maybe slightly less. But £7.95, that's the price of these findings on our website. Are you telling me that you're getting these findings for £7.95 and everything else in this kit, the 3 strands of Prehnite and the threading pack, are a tenner? It's a good job you're sitting in another room, Laura. Because that is ridiculous. Fist of fives. £17.95 for the entire kit. Oh my goodness me, well done. It is one of our limited edition kits. We've hardly got any of these available. Goodness me, it's limited edition. Get it in your basket now. We've got less than 40 of these available. Now we've got less than 20. Well done, it's gonna go! Right, hold those lines. Oh my word. This is gonna be blink and you miss it. Don't know what that bag serves. A hat, make it into a hat. Do you like it?
They're like Mrs. Mop.
Mrs. Mop. There you go. Right, now. This is going to be blinking, you miss it, like, and it's gone. And it's gone. It's gone. What's the fastest cake in the world?
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Now, don't you even start doing the whole slow clap.
That's my job, wasn't it?
It is, yeah, that's Cassie's job. Now, right. This is a gemstone that I don't think I've ever brought to you before on Jewellery Maker. In fact, I might have brought it to you in a clearance before on the Late Show, and I had 5 strands of it. This was launched originally last year. In one show, I think we sold out of an entire month's worth of this gemstone. We had a number of different gemstones, the strands in, and we thought, yeah, okay, well, we'll put them all on. We're not going to sell out of them all, but we'll put them on. Went, gone, sold out. This is going to happen. Dark cognac. Even Ryan's doing some crazy things this afternoon. He's just like, oh, it's amber. Dark cognac amber. Do you have any idea what you are looking at here? I am holding something which is 50, 60 million years old. This is fossilized tree resin. Basically tree sap. Fossilized tree sap. This is the first gemstone I was ever exposed to, amber. My mum had a pair of amber earrings. They captivated my imagination as a child because inside amber you get bits of bark, bits of vegetation, bits of, you get mosquito wings, and these are all things which have been frozen in time. You are looking at a snapshot of life tens of millions of years ago. This is like Jurassic Park. You know in Jurassic Park when he's got that bit of amber and there's a mosquito in there and he extracts the DNA from the mosquito and starts Jurassic Park. That's basically the story of Jurassic Park. Then they all turn into killer dinosaurs. Sorry, but that's basically the film. We're talking about that. Please don't start your own Jurassic Park with these. But this is the same. This is the same entity. Amber is so light, and when you get it home, it feels different to any other gem you've ever seen or felt. And the reason why I knew it was amber that Ed had was because I touched the strand. I touched it. It felt warm. It felt almost like resin. That's essentially what you're getting. Fossilized tree resin, fossilized tree sap. It's so light, it floats on salt water. Is this from Poland? Is this Baltic amber? It doesn't say. It looks like it might be Baltic amber. If it is, goodness me, we are really lucky. This strand of cognac amber, darker than you would normally expect. Why is that? It's because you're going to be getting more bark, more dark vegetation. It really is down to the colour of the vegetation inside amber, which determines its colour. Have you ever worked with amber before, Jo?
The very first kit I got had the last of the amber chips in it.
Seriously, you are so lucky to have been able to have worked with amber.
The closest I can get to it normally is copal.
Already, the phone lines have gone berserk. The web has gone berserk. This is your price. It's going to sell out.
Someone buy me one.
I look at this strand of amber and I think to myself, I am holding something, I'm physically holding something which is about 50, 60 million years old. Dinosaur era. I mean, this is tremendous. This is amazing, and it makes you feel so special wearing it, holding it, using it in your jewellery. Why people use synthetics, I've got no idea, because genuine gemstones, they've got the history, they've got the quality. And yes, there are many gemstones out there which are, some of them even older than amber, but with amber, I think it's because it's such an organic gem, because it's such an organic quality and it's such an exciting gem, it's got such an exciting story. It just captivates my imagination so much, and hopefully it's captivating yours as well. £9.95p for millions of years worth of work. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Cognac amber, small nuggets. It is going to sell out. Well over 3/4 of the stock has already gone. I don't even know how many of these do we start off with? Oh, goodness me, we've hardly got any of these left now. Get it in your basket now. Under a tenner for genuine amber nuggets there. Well done. And we're going to do the other one now. Now, this is the quality of amber which you're probably more familiar with, which is a much, much lighter, much more yellow amber. On first glance, it looks like citrine. This is amber. You can tell it's amber because of the way it feels. It feels very warm. It feels almost like resin. Dare I say it, it feels like resin. It's very, very warm. When you touch a gemstone, it's very cold. When you touch amber, because it is basically a fossilized tree sap, fossilized tree resin, it feels completely different. It's amazing. Now, at the NEC, we opened, I think, at 9:30. We had a queue of people around our stand to book onto our make and take workshops. One of the first ladies there booked onto the make and take workshop, and then she came over to have a look at our special little bundles. Somebody had used their 30-day money-back guarantee with a strand of amber. I don't know why, but somebody had. Anyway, there was a bag of wire, a spool of wire, and a very, very short strand of amber, and I think there was a DVD in there as well, and I can't remember how much it was, but anyway. And this lady brought this bundle over to me and said, what gemstone is this? Because it doesn't feel like a gemstone. So I picked it up and instantly I knew it's amber. I said, that's amber. And she looked like she'd won the lottery. And it was a strand of amber that looked almost exactly like this. Same kind of colour, much, much shorter in length, but same kind of colour. This is the kind of amber which a lot of people are more familiar with. It's like a sunshine colour, and this is the kind of amber, if you've ever seen a tree that's got sap coming out of it, this is the kind of colour that it is. It's this kind of golden honey colour. It's really, really beautiful. Again, tens and tens and tens of millions of years old. 50, 60 million years old. Dinosaurs would have seen this. How amazing is that? Potentially dinosaurs would have seen this. How amazing is that? Brand new today. We've only got 150 of these available. I've got loads of you on the phones. Here's your price for a snapshot of history. $9.95. Wouldn't you love to teach your kids about amber? Wouldn't you love to teach anybody who is a non-believer maybe in gemstones? You know, believing that gemstones are boring or they're mundane or they all look the same. This is like the most exciting gem on the planet, I think, and I never get the chance to bring it to you. This is only the second time in memory that I've ever brought you amber. We have brought it to you before, but every single time I've tried to do it, it's sold out. There's none available. £9.95p. Amazing, amazing. Little drops, little nuggets of gold, aren't they? Under a tenner for history. It's amazing. It's actual physical history in front of you there. Under £10, tremendous. Use it wisely. It's very, very light. So if you wanted to make maybe a quadruple strand necklace out of amber, you can go for it because it's very, very light. It's so light, in fact, it floats on salt water, which is just amazing. And do you know what? Pieces of amber used to wash up on the beach on the east coast of the UK. They used to come over the sea from places like Poland and Eastern Europe, and they used to wash up on the beach on the east coast of the UK. Pretty much all of it's gone, and there was a huge piece of amber found. It must be in a museum somewhere, which had a tooth. Didn't it have a tooth of a saber-toothed tiger in or something like that? A whole piece of amber. It was gigantic. It was enormous. And there's been pieces of amber found with frogs and reptiles literally frozen in time. It's amazing. It's an incredible gem. $9.95. I can't guarantee any frogs. Can't guarantee any mosquitoes, but I can guarantee this is going to be a gemstone that you are just going to want more and more and more of. We hardly have any of this, and in the years I've been presenting on Jewellery Maker, this is only the second time I brought it to you. The first time was about 30 seconds ago. Awesome, isn't it? Well done. Hold this on. There's loads of you there on the phones at the minute. Well done. Isn't it amazing, Joe?
I might have to just come and play with it.
Nick it. I'll just say I don't know where it went.
I think it's cruel of it to put it on when I'm on.
I tell you what,
he knew I'd want it.
Egos have to massage all the time. I know you're ill. I know you're ill, but come on.
What's it? He's done it on purpose.
Have you seen what she's making?
It's almost finished. This is the last bit.
I'm getting ideas about my station today. Now, I've got another kit called Fuchsia Pop. Here we go. White, it's limited edition again. We've only got 41 of these. White quartz nuggets. Fuchsia quartz nuggets. Oh, we had this in a kit last week. It was awesome. Oh, I like this. Crackled quartz faceted rounds. And what is this? Black onyx. Ooh, black onyx 5mm rounds as well. Gorgeous. So you've got 4 strands of gemstones there. It's like you were saying earlier on, Joe, pink and black really work.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. You're also going to be getting monofilament beady thread elastic. You're also going to be getting 100 silver plated copper findings as well. It is limited edition. We've got less than 40 of these available now, almost less than 30. Loads of people coming through today. Now, one thing about these low quantity kits, these limited edition kits, is of course because they are limited in stock, we can take the prices even lower. How low can we go, Laura? Just do it. Just do it. I can't reference that price. It's just the most ridiculous price I think I've ever seen. I know. I know. I know. 100 findings, 4 strands of gemstones. There's less than 30 of these kits available now. And it's $15.95. £8 for £8 for 4 strands of gemstones after the findings. Are you telling me that's what's happening? I know. £15.95 for the most incredible Fuchsia Pop kit. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. This kit is going to sell out. There's loads of you there on the phones. Well done. Lots of like-minded people coming in this afternoon on the web, on the phones. It's just tremendous. Well done. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning kit there. 4-strand kit for under £16. When we first started Jewellery Maker, we'd have like a 2-strand kit and it would be £29.95. It just shows you, doesn't it? Just shows you. It's like that's the kind of thing my mum always says. Just shows you. Or what else do you say? Same as anything. Same as anything. Same as what, Mum? Nothing is the same as anything. What's next? It's just the one that I put together. That's the Black Beauty theme tune because this kit's called Black Beauty. Lovely kit here. Black agate faceted rice beads. Check it out, look at these. Beautiful. The movie would have been better with Arnie. You're quite right. Black Beauty, I love you. You're going to be getting beautiful faceted rice beads. Triangles of black onyx. Look at those. Woo! And faceted squares of black agate. This is luster-tastic. Look at all the luster. You're then going to be getting monofilament and beading thread elastic. You're then going to be getting 100 findings, 100 silver-plated findings, silver-plated copper findings. And then, oh no, these are the ones that sold out earlier on. Oh, I knew I wasn't meant to put these in a kit. Never mind. Sorry. You're also going to be getting loads of cord endings. Perfect for your Kumihimo, your macrame. 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of cord endings. Look at those. They are perfect for your Kumihimo and your macrame. You're also going to be getting your pendant findings there. Sorry, they're still in the bags. We just got to rush through these. 4 lots of 4 toggle clasps, loads of jump rings as well. Do you want to see a price for this amazing kit? Here it is. We've got to go really, really, really low with. Oh my word! 3 strands of gemstones, loads of luster, 100 findings, threading pack, and all of these cord endings. Like I say, great for your macrame. Oh my goodness me, they're amazing. Look at them. You can glue your ends into them. So they're look at the luster coming from those strands. They're amazing. They're absolutely wonderful, aren't they, these cord endings? Just awesome. Use them with this kit. Use them across another kit if you want to. Like I said earlier on, if you've got beading thread, if you've got any kind of thread, you can Kumihimo with it, macrame with it, French knit with it. Amazing. £16.95. We started off with about 50 of these kits. We've now got under 40. Well done. Great deal there. Is it me, or have we just have we shoehorned loads into this last hour? Where? This one? This is nice. Shell pearl. Shell pearl in green. This is basically shell which has been ground down and reformed into pearl shapes. So you get that perfect pearl shape. Green and pink shell pearl. With that gorgeous kind of soft metallic-y quality, which is just lovely. Can you see them? And they're beautiful. Gorgeous, kind of like a pea green and a pink there, just gorgeous. Perfect spring colours. This would look great with the Prey Night kit that we bought you earlier on, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. You're also going to be getting 925 sterling silver findings. Now, these include eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps. Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, and jump rings, and shepherd's hook earring findings. Now, these are 925 sterling silver findings. I'm ever so sorry they're still in the bags. Still got 925 sterling silver findings here. These are precious metal findings. There they are. Now, these findings on their own, because they're 925 sterling silver, so 92.5% pure silver, they're about well, they're between £12.95 and £14.95, aren't they? Yeah, I think that's our kind of like reduced price. I think £12.95 to £14.95 today. You're going to be getting your 925 sterling silver findings, 2 strands of shell pearl. Laura's saying you won't believe the price. Go on then. What? $9.95. Laura's saying this price point will not exist again. Do you know what, it's deals like this, Laura, when I'm sitting here saying, well, that findings pack is going to cost you between $12.95 and $14.95, depending on whether it's a clearance day or a sale day, on their own, and then we add 2 more strands and you take it below the price of the findings on their own. You're ridiculous. $9.95, but you at home, you just take advantage of it. Well done. All of you there, well done. Loads of you there on the phones. Goodness me. Have you seen this deal, Joe? Yeah. $9.95 for 2 strands of shell pearl and your findings, silver findings.
She's gone crazy.
I know she's gone bonkers. She's gone bonkers today. She's got a death wish. You're going to start getting hate mail from all the managers. And you're going to get sent loads of chocolates and cards, and we love you cards from lots of people watching Jewellery Maker. That sounds good. Send us chocolate and peanut butter, please. $9.95. I've eaten almost an jar of peanut butter in a week. Seriously, I'm going to turn into a peanut butter monster. You what, sorry? On its own. If I'm being honest, well, I've eaten over 3/4 of a jar of peanut butter in a week. Only once have I put it on toast. Every other time I've just eaten it with a spoon. I had a lovely customer email me the other day saying, Carol, should you be eating peanut butter if you're pregnant? But I think it's actually okay. I think it's only if you've got a nut allergy. You shouldn't eat peanut butter for obvious reasons. I just love it. I've always loved it. I can remember the first time I ever had it. Oh, don't get me started on peanut butter. Right, are we going into this bundle now? Do you like peanut butter, Joe?
Yes.
Crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy.
Yeah, crunchy, yes. Love. Mark Smith, guest designer, hates peanut butter. What's wrong with him?
That's like not liking Marmite.
I know! I don't like it. We've got a definite division. Ryan hates peanut butter and Marmite.
I hate Marmite.
You hate Marmite?
Marmite under your cheese on toast.
Oh! Marmite with peanut butter. Right, next. I'm honestly just going. Right, bundle. Laura's getting ratty now. Sorry, Laura. Give me the bundle! Here we go. 2 strands of abalone. I told you. You can't count on me today. You can't count on Joe today. Abalone and fluorite bundle here. Looking gorgeous. It's called what? I thought that said Wasabi Delight. I thought, wasabi? Visual Delight. Yeah. Visual Delight. Get your glasses on, Carol. Abalone rectangles, abalone squares, and beautiful fluorite 6mm plain rounds. Look at the colours in this. You've literally got every single colour of the rainbow represented in each one of these. Look at that one there. That's unusual, isn't it? Ooh. Like a creamy one. Look at that. It's completely different. I love it. Awesome. 3 strands of genuine gemstones here. Try them out. The code is FGGC15. La la! Bavala! Here's your price. £12.95p. Amazing. Brian hasn't bothered to show up for work, has he? He's been back in the building for less than a week. Hasn't bothered turning it. Sorry, what was that, darling? Oh, what now? Brilliant. Got another strand of green. Tell you what, you're getting your money's worth today, Laura. I wonder how many words I speak a day. Green amethyst. Someone with a clicker, you know how those people who count cars. Click, 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 click. You do the same with me. You could do the same with me. 7 words. 2 words. Another 2. And another 2. Oh, green amethyst. Find a penny. Green amethyst, graduated irregular ovals here. Lovely clarity on these. A beautiful silvery green quality here. Really unusual tone. There's no other gem in the world like it, is there? Beautiful silvery green quality, just like the Dresden diamond. A beautiful clarity as well. Brand new strand today. Look at the ones. I'm covering them up at the minute, but look at the ones in the centre. Aren't they gorgeous? Again, it's going to be going low. Laura, it's kind of lost its effect now. You're just saying it's going low because it's just, I'm beyond shock now. Go on. Oh, for pity's sake. This has taken millions of years to form, yeah? And Laura's decided to take it to £6.95p for green amethyst. We shouldn't be there. You know we shouldn't be there. I know it. Laura knows it. We all know that we should not be at this price point, but we're there. Take advantage of it. Don't forget, it's one lot of P&P of £2.95 all day today. That doesn't matter how big your order is, how big your bundle is. It's just one lot of P&P of £2.95p, which is tremendous. Right, where are we going now, sweetheart? We're going to see Joe. Joe. I am super excited about today's challenge. Why? Because it's using my favourite wire. Why? Because it's using one of my favourite gemstones. Why? Because... oh my word. Ask and you shall receive a gemstone crown. I was half joking. Earlier on when I said, how do you feel about making a gemstone crown? Joe has made a gemstone crown.
I've almost finished a matching bracelet as well.
I love you. I want to marry you. Look at it! The wire bundle is up on screen at the minute. The copper wire and, of course, the jig, which was £21.95. You need the jig for this and you need the wire for this. Joe talked me through this design. It is absolutely delightful.
Well, you asked, so I played.
I was joking! I asked Laura to get out. If she got out every time I asked her to get out the studio and get out of my life, I wouldn't have a producer. That is a work of art. Did this happen organically, or did you have it all kind of planned out in your head?
It happened. I don't ever plan anything.
It's so beautiful. I think that's the first crown we've ever seen on Jewellery Maker. It is tremendous. Photos of all of Joe's amazing work will be on our Facebook page today. Please don't forget that. We're going to get the details up for our... Ollie's asking me to put it on. Really? I feel like the coronation. Why are you laughing?
You look good. You look good.
What do you mean, why are you laughing?
Is that a small crown, or have you got a really...
I've got a really big head. Could be for Gherkin. Let's hope it's a girl.
I was thinking flower girls or bridesmaids.
It's awesome. You've made a necklace and you're in the middle of making a bracelet as well. The pearl bundle's up now, so you got buy one, get one free. So you literally got, look at that picture there. On the screen, Joe, on the screen. On the screen.
Oh yeah.
You're going, where?
You didn't tell me look at the screen.
Sorry, darling. Stunning bundle here where you're going to be getting your peachy pearls and then your mother of pearl for free, £12.95p. That's such a lovely piece, isn't it? Just gorgeous. And if it is for a flower girl, it could be something that you pass down from generation to generation, as you were saying earlier on. You know, these have got real inherent value. I love the rose gold colour copper wire works so beautifully with this bundle, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And just a couple of random quartzes and I think they're mother of pearl out of the box.
You are amazing. Give it up for Jo today. She's not been feeling very well. She's been amazing. When are you next in, Livy?
8th, possibly. I think it's the 8th.
That's a Monday.
Morning and evening.
I'm doing a dirty double. Ooh, she's back in on the 8th. Fantastic. Have you enjoyed today's show?
Yes, I have.
Are you feeling invigorated from the show, or do you want to go home and curl up into a ball?
Oh, of course I'm going to go home and curl up in a ball. I need chocolate. I'm not well.
She needs chocolate. For goodness sake, she needs chocolate. Thank you so much for everyone who's got involved today. If you want to add anything else onto your order, please do. Keep your orders open, and we're about to loop the show, so if you want to add anything else onto your order, please just go for it. It's one P&P all day, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't forget, if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker today, there are no silly questions, there are no stupid questions. Go to our Facebook page and just ask as many questions as you want. Thank you so much, Jo. You've been an absolute star today. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and tune in for the late show tonight between 5 and 9.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD